It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show.
Welcome back to Twin Galaxies Live, where tonight we have a massive comic book show. There's a ton of things happening tonight. We have the founders of Cokreeate, who are going to be 3D scanning our dear Alicia Marie, fitness supermodel, in addition to a very special guest, Michael Rooker.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's a secret or not.
He went like this, and I was like, oh no, the cat's out of the bag. It's Michael Rooker. You know, from Guardians of the Galaxy, where he was Wandu, and also The Walking Dead. That's the thing that he's also in. So he's killing it this year. It's a massive year for him, and we're going to have him here thanks to the good people at Stanley's POW. We're going to do a quick round of introductions, and then we're going to get right into it. This is where we've gathered an all-star cast of comic book experts to bring you this week's comic book news, reviews, previews, and discussion. You know me as Jennifer Zhang. I am the producer of the Batsuit music video, also a feature film called The Evil Inside, which was in Redbox a year ago.
I gotta get that red box.
Gotta get one right next to your house.
The Evil Inside the Red Box sequel.
No, the Evil Inside sequel is called The Goodness Outside. Anyway, no, it's not.
Knighthood at Flowers.
Bring the evil out.
From the evil out. To my left is Mr. Matt Hiscox. He is the director of Batman Death Wish, a viral YouTube Batman short film, in addition to the creator of the Batsuit that is currently being featured in Toyota commercials in Japan for the Toyota Esquire.
Oh, you saw it.
It sounds like a fake thing, but he actually made that.
What, you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
The Esquire, the Batman of minivans. We're going to save the best for last here and skip right over to Jonathan London.
Hi.
His credit roll is massive.
We got some Geekscape, we got some comic writing, we got some movie making, and that's about it. Nothing huge.
He's the best at being humble. Miami Vice, the comic, Super Action Man, the Geekscape Empire is his. My God, Doc of the Dead.
Yeah, we're doing some stuff, so
It's
it's fun.
And as the 12 Bench says, he's champion of the people.
The champion of the people, Jay.
I try and
Lon.
keep your hearts and minds in my thoughts at all times.
That was sweet. Knighthood, it flowers.
It flowers. I don't know if you guys remember that story of me helping my old elderly Asian neighbor bring her trash back up
It was
to
heavy.
her house,
No, just
and her saying, "Knighthood, it is flowering," instead of saying, "It's good to see chivalry isn't dead." But she has brought so many pieces of fruit and vegetables to my house since then.
Jonathan London, that's
She
what
is
we
like,
do.
"We
That's
are
what we
re-
do.
We are repaying your kindness. And she's like, I was like, how many fruit trees do you have in your backyard? Like, it's insane.
She's just going to Ralph's and
Yeah. And they're all exotic. And my wife's like, I don't even know what we do with these. And I'm like, I don't think the seeds are even legal to have in California, but she's rocking it.
better learn to make jam.
What else is flowering?
To Jonathan London's left is Mr. Lucas Ackerman, the head of the movement that is 1 million to save Wolverine and the X-Men. It is a show that is near and dear to his heart, even though it's been off the air forever.
Oh.
Well,
You know what? Tonight I'm going to change my name to Professor Charles Xavier because that's who I feel like in this chair.
Oh, there you go.
To me and my X-Men.
Very Jonathan London will probably break your legs for you if you want.
No, Lucas is my friend.
And of course, last but not least, are just one set of guests that we have tonight of the 2 sets of guests. Is that okay to say? Probably. Probably not.
It's going to be a revolving door right here on the couch, but we're starting with a really strong showing from the Cokreeate team.
Indeed. This is Will and Jewel Lynn Co. from Cokreeate. And we're going to kick off the show by asking you some questions about what amazing products you bring into this world.
Awesome, thank
Because it's highly innovative, guys. And of course, a quick reminder, the chat is blown up super big. Every single one of your comments we can bring into the chat, like, let's pick one at
Pot
random.
saying he'll shoot you in the spine.
Yeah, our audience does that from time to time. They get a little rowdy.
You get a little
But
rowdy.
what I want to know, and I don't know if it's my place to start off, but what I want to know is
Absolutely.
just like what Cokreeate does. Like, if you could introduce that to our viewers.
We do 3D scanning and 3D printing.
Okay,
So
and it's
that's what we do. We basically scan you,
okay.
like these samples right here, Stanley. We print you out.
And this is
into
Vern
figures.
Troyer.
Yeah, that's Vern Troyer.
That's Stan.
Yep.
And can people in the audience get themselves scanned? Like, how does this work? How does this work?
You have to come down to their studio, or we come to you within a 10-mile radius from our studio. It's handheld scanner that we use, industrial. It takes about 3 minutes to scan you.
It's pretty quick.
2 to 3 weeks though, because there's a lot of editing time that we do.
You then in post you kind of put it together and then you print it up.
Exactly. You post whatever you want, however you
As
want.
long as you can hold the pose for like 3
3
to
minutes.
5 minutes, then you're good.
Yeah.
Now,
And you're gonna upload.
I'm going to ask us to hold on for a second. The nature of live is such that stuff like this happens. Neo, do we have an update on why the video screen is down?
Smile Time's working on it.
Smile Time's working on it. Can they give us an ETA on how soon it'll be back up?
We also need to change the angle that's being fed into Skype.
Okay.
Do you guys,
Jennifer, the center of Skype is wrong.
They're working on it right now.
That's fine. That is fine. Okay. We'll just hang out until then.
we're just hanging.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, we love
If
hanging
you
out.
Skypers you don't get it together, like I don't know how we can help you. We're working hard. Well, it's Smile
Yeah.
Time.
They are.
But,
They are. We're just chilling.
so we don't want to, leave no audience member behind, is what we say here.
Chillin' like a villain.
Let's see. So I think they're still getting our audio. And if they are, the description of what's happening is Smile Time is a brand new player that is being R&D'd right here in-house. It's got a few bugs that are being worked out, but by and large, it's highly innovative and, it's a work of genius, except when it's all black.
It's pretty much it's the future of sporadically going offline.
It's the Daredevil vision.
Yeah.
So, hey, Jen, Twitch is up, but Small Time's just there.
Yeah.
All right, so what
Hi,
we're going to need
Twitchers.
to do is we're going to need to redirect our audience to Twitch. Neo, do you mind typing in our Twitch address into the chat, please? For everyone watching from TwinGalaxiesLive.com, what you're going to have to do is go to twitch.tv/TwinGalaxiesLive. And the chat is going to display the link, hopefully
there.
at great frequency so that you can click on it and we can go on with the show. Just going to double check here. Neo, is the recording going to continue?
This does not affect the recording.
Does not record. Okay, awesome. All right. Well, getting back into it. So you're telling us about Cokreeate.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we do 3D scanning and printing. We scan you and print you onto your own action figure. But we're not limited to that. We're basically all-in-one. We do 3D editing as well, 3D modeling, printers. We sell printers. We print for other people as well.
Nice.
Now, what kind of person wants like this? Who ends up being your number one customer? Like, what do you see a lot of?
We get a lot of cosplayers because they want to print them and make their own figure and sell them to their fan.
Okay.
So we're the missing link.
So you
where-
say you say raving narcissists?
yeah, that's
who your customers are.
Yeah, you can say that, right? So basically, that's our main customers. Instead of because toys industry they want you to order a lot at one time. So instead of that, our minimum is 25 pieces.
Okay, so if you're gonna do this, you're gonna get at least 25 pieces of these things,
You don't have to. You could get one.
but it's gonna be more expensive.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you can get them in like a variety of sizes
Correct.
and everything.
Correct. Yeah.
Could I order someone else's? Like, let's say Lucas gets scanned, and I got like a BB gun, and I want to get like 25
If he says
Lucases,
okay,
Aim
if he
for the
says
spine.
and I want to
Or
like
he can sell it to you.
Yeah,
I wanna, like,
exactly.
put 'em-
His money.
okay, like Lucas, like you can sell it to me. I want to put this up on a fence somewhere, in like target practice.
Voodoo
Yeah,
voodoo
there
doll.
you go.
It'll cost $5,000.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point about voodoo. Is there actual arcane magic involved in making this? Like, or is it all technology?
Just all technology. It's all
No
technology.
sacrifice. Some religions believe that when you take a photo of someone, it steals a
takes
part of their
their-
soul.
yeah.
Like, is that involved? Is part of Sam's soul or Vern's soul in this? Does
Nope.
it steal a
No.
part of it?
None of
I
it.
don't think
None
It
of
doesn't. But in the middle, like, what if you're in the office and all of a sudden you're like, what? And it like turns around,
Oh,
and it's like,
Then we have a problem.
oh shit, that wasn't looking at me like 10 minutes ago. And then you look and it's not there anymore,
That's it.
It's like, okay, right.
and it's like, chung chung chung.
That'd be a good episode.
Could you guys do that? Like, could you
You can
make
a movie out of it.
like, could you make something? Okay,
This would be the guy to ask.
All
Now,
right.
the centerpiece here that we have is you guys scanned Stan Lee,
What?
Yep.
That's Stan Lee?
and he athletically was able to hold this pose for, it takes about 3 minutes, right?
He's scratching his butt.
He's standing, he is not.
kidding.
Here you go, look.
I'm kidding,
He's
Stan.
he's standing like a majestic lion would stand if it were a human.
He's
You
a
can put him outside of your houses, like have two
I'm gonna-
Stan Lees guarding your
Look at
house.
I'm gonna hold that up so you can
scratch,
see
scratch, scratch.
the level of detail here. You guys got like the texture of his hair. And the wrinkles in his very dapper jacket there, his sweater vest, or sweater. So that's super rad. So you guys actually were able to produce this a run of these and have them given out at a convention, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what they did at MegaCon.
At MegaCon,
Yeah.
were they a huge hit?
Yeah, there was 4 of them that they gave away, and we got do another 4 at the next comic show that they're going to.
Awesome.
Very, very cool.
And they don't steal any of your soul. Like they don't take any
No,
of it.
nothing.
Not that
Not
we know.
one.
Okay.
He really wants one. He
Well,
just
no,
doesn't
I'm
want his soul
worried.
stolen.
I'm just worried.
I'm actually
It's too lifelike, it's the thing.
Okay.
I'm actually fairly familiar with 3D printing. Do you guys offer different materials, or is it just one? Do they all come colored, or can you get them in
That's what I was
different
gonna
colors?
As of right now, we offer either plastic or gypsum. So gypsum, it comes full color, or you can have it single white color.
Okay.
So it's really up to you.
If you're massively racist, I think you can do that.
Well, I think for the cosplay crew who's really intricate and detailed, they can order it in white and they can paint it themselves.
Correct.
So they can actually match it to their costume
Or
better.
or we could paint it to whatever color you want.
Okay.
Very
Because
good.
once, we can alter it. Once we get the digital file of you, we can change your pants color, make you buffer, add some wings on you, whatever we want to do.
Okay.
Amazing.
Awesome.
So, like, when you scan someone, and the color's there, I'm not familiar with 3D printing. So, when it prints the color as well?
Whatever color you're wearing, it'll print you out.
It's like a photograph
yeah,
of you.
Or digitally, you guys can change the color too.
we can alter
Oh.
you digitally.
Was this dude wearing like this
Yeah.
when he got scanned?
That's how-
Okay,
yeah.
but you can't like add it, right? Like you can't put me in like a mech
We
suit.
could.
Or could you make me a woman finally?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Finally!
Whatever you want.
Finally.
Whatever you
Finally.
want.
Because like I was
Some lipstick,
I was
long
born
hair.
wrong. Like I was born wrong, and then I grew up in Texas, so like you can't.
That's
like,
it, that's it,
yeah,
right?
like I
Got
had to
it.
kind of be a guy.
However you want.
Yeah,
So
whatever
like
you want.
finally I can do this.
Finally, yeah, come down to the studio.
You're free.
Okay,
Yeah,
free.
I can finally sing my song.
Well, we can describe the process, or through the magic of being awesome, we can show the people at home exactly what the process looks like.
Yeah.
So, if you kind folk at home look in the upper corner, you'll see a little window that we've labeled Cokreeate Demonstration, and we have the gorgeous Alicia Marie, fitness supermodel, who's volunteered for the demonstration. And our good friends Will and Jewel Lynn from Cokreeate are going to go over there and show us how it's done.
Now what about articulation? Like, can I get some articulation?
You can make like your own
That's,
action
that's
figure,
really
right?
big with action figure
We are
collectors.
gonna start doing that
Yeah.
soon. So
That's
we'll
awesome.
just, take your head and put it on a articulated body.
You
Like
can
a
articulate.
bobbleheads.
Yeah,
You can do
kind of.
bobbleheads.
That'd be awesome.
Rad.
That'll be the next.
That'd be
Our
cool.
next step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
It would just be easier for these things to come to life and kill you if they had
They
articulation.
can move, right? If
Yeah, if they can move. Like
Exactly.
Chucky?
Yeah, exactly.
We're
we
gonna
have a
be
problem
best
there.
friends.
Jonathan London, you're awesome. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Let them go to work.
All right, we're gonna let them get to work over there in the Cokreeate demonstration stage that we have over near our arcade.
Excuse us.
I'll take this. Todd, if you can give her a little bit of headroom because we have a logo at the top there.
Lucas, you wanna join me here on the couch?
Am
Would
I
that
on the
work?
couch? Is that how we're? Is that
No,
how
nope, that's
No?
good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because we're gonna have Michael Rooker here in just a sec.
Okay,
Who?
great.
We're gonna get through the news as quickly as possible so we can get to the main event that I know you guys are all
The
here
meat.
to see.
The danger room.
And how you guys in chat doing? Let us know. How can I zoom into the top right screen? I want to see them legs. Type XX. That is not how a gentleman speaks. But if you do want to do that, you can go to twingalaxieslive.com and choose the camera that you want to be watching. All right.
Yes, and it looks like TwinGalaxiesLive.com is back up and running. So, guys, if you are joining us at Twitch, but you'd rather go to TwinGalaxiesLive.com, the clickable camera grid is working once again.
You know, they asked me to be the fitness model, and I was like,
Not yet. You're not there yet.
guys,
You're not there yet.
I'm still working on this.
Yeah. It's not ready.
It's not perfect yet.
Should
All right,
we-
guys.
should we-
Well, it's time to
wait,
kick
scoot
off.
down. We should
I
scoot
think
in
so.
closer.
Scoot on over.
It's almost
there we
time
go.
to kick off then.
It's time to wait. Fill it in. Fill it in. Make it look less awkward. That's right. That's right.
There we
Hi,
go.
guys.
Better?
That's right. Yeah.
All right, guys, it's our first segment of the night. It's the Daily Planet. It's where we fill you in on all of the news, reviews, previews, and everything else that Jennifer usually says in the introduction regarding all of your favorite comic book characters that's happened this past week.
She's giving you the eye.
You just said my intro, but for the Daily Planet. It's okay. What do we have, gentlemen?
Who wants to start it off?
I will kick it off. Though reports about the cancellation of Constantine have swept social media this past week, showrunner Daniel Cerrone quickly debunked these reports, saying, "I was assured that Constantine has not been canceled, and our pitch meeting with NBC to discuss a potential second season remains on the books." So does that mean we'll see Constantine once again on small screen? Daniel goes on to say that it's a long shot.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, we're Constantine fans.
I think we'll see it again. I think they're still gonna try to get on another station, Sci-Fi.
I would love to see Constantine or a Hellblazer show just done. And even if they have to do something on cable, let's do it.
It should be on cable. Who
Lucas,
does network TV anymore?
Lucas, you've run successful fan campaigns. Any chance you can start up a Constantine
No,
one?
I can't get past the first episode. Sorry, Constantine.
Ooh, you're rude, bro.
I'm sorry.
You've changed.
I'm sorry.
What if they gave him claws?
Well, that's a different situation.
So the internet was shocked when Fox finally revealed a photo of Jamie Bell's The Thing.
No,
I mean,
read it.
oh.
Read it again.
Oh,
Start over.
okay.
Wait.
You wrote this.
Yeah, I did
That's
write
why
it.
it's so funny. The internet was shocked when Fox finally revealed a photo of Jamie Bell's Thing. Yeah, I mean, of course, Jamie Bell as the Thing in this summer's Fantastic Four reboot. I'm sorry, dude. I butchered your joke. I'm so sorry, Lucas. The reception of the photo. The reception of the photo has been pretty positive, as the new CGI looks a bit like the comic book, does it justice. We'll just have to wait until August 7th to see if it all comes together smoothly, though. I am in the look at that. That looks. I think it's awesome. I think it's cool.
Like, I know a couple weeks ago, someone took a picture of a promotional poster overseas somewhere, and that even looked awesome. I'm totally on board with this. I'm totally gonna see it in theaters now. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I am gonna see it in theaters.
I gotta point it out though. To me, this kind of worries me because it doesn't look that much different than the one from the previous Fantastic Fours, and that was done
That
practically.
looks totally different.
When you start to CGI stuff, there's more chance of it looking not so good. I'm sorry, I'm old school, but for me, I like what you can actually feel and is real, something tangent versus something digital.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
August 7th, we're gonna find out how this thing works.
Penelope T wants us to know that he or she has a shirt on it that has Sean Patrick Flannery on it.
That's fantastic.
Well, very good.
And Telebro, I do agree with you that traditionally the Thing is orange and not gray.
How is
but,
that gray? That's not gray.
I don't know.
That's orange.
It has a tint of orange to it, and like the dude's not made out of sandstone. Like he's rock. We're just gonna have to wait and see the movie, you know, because I was the guy in like the late '90s who was like, those X-Men costumes in Bryan Singer's X-Men look stupid, and then I saw the movie and I was like, this is tight.
Yep. Should we check in with Cokreeate?
We absolutely should check in with Cokreeate. Neil, let us know when you switch this over. All right, Ms. Jackie Lopez, can you check us in with Cokreeate and see what's going on there?
Jackie, say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm here 2 feet away from everyone else here in the studio.
On location.
But that's not the point. The point is they just finished the 3D scan. Will, can you give us a little run through of what this looks like and how you're going to translate this into a 3D model?
So all we have here is just the raw data of Alicia. And once we get the raw data, we're going to stitch it together and it becomes a 3D model. From there, we can do the cleanup and texturing.
Post-processing,
Yeah.
once all that's completed, that takes usually about a few days. And once it's all done and processed, we send it out to our printer and print it out.
Now, what I like about it is you were also taking continuity photos. Can you go into detail about that?
Those photographs are for reference, and then so just in case some doesn't pick up, we can alter it and edit.
And how long did that really take? How long did that take, do you think? It took like 3 minutes?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 minutes. It really hurt, though. I'm just and then
You're flexing
too
much.
that was easy. This is really interesting to me.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Now, I had a quick question that I don't know if they touched on over there, but, a lot of people do their own Dungeons & Dragons and they do their own RPGs. Could there be an outlet for doing cosplay and creating your own characters, essentially to put on the board?
That's right.
Yes.
Like any cosplayers who has their own costumes made and everything, they can come in and we can do the 3D scan. Yeah, that's what we've been like doing also with like other cosplayers that has come in and done. There's like a few cosplayers like David, yes, and Ty Simskin from the Jurassic World. He came in with his Assassin's Creed costume, and then we scanned him and we printed him out, and we actually offered that to his fans, and they bought it. Yeah, they enjoyed that.
See, Alicia, you
Like an immortal.
You are now, essentially. So I think that the cool thing about this is what you can take away from it is not only can you mass produce it for fans and everything, but I think the possibilities are endless. I mean, you can do this. My favorite is I think you should start a Tumblr where you just put your scans by small animals, and then just have like giant animals. It will be amazing.
Yeah, that would be so cute.
Crazy.
It's so funny.
Yeah, that's you.
It's like having a doll of yourself.
That is it.
Imagine giving these as gifts to your friends. Like, oh, I brought you a gift. It's me.
Well, that's it for now. Back to you in the other part of the studio.
Jennifer was trying to leave
Yeah.
us. Are you back?
So guys, is there any way you guys can put my head on her body? Because that's like what I want.
Yeah.
As long
You
as
guys can
it's
do that?
okay, we can do that.
Okay, that's how I was supposed to be born.
They can actually put breasts on Lucas.
No, for Jonathan.
No, you want boobs though. You told me that.
I want like Todd's pecs.
Guys,
You can have them.
I'm the biggest boob here.
So we see your questions about the scanner, and we'll get them in on the next go round with Jackie. We're gonna check back in a little bit, but we have X-Men news. What do we have?
Yes.
X-Men news means.
Yeah, that means that I get to read it. So guys, Bryan Singer has been busy. Not only has he revealed that we will indeed be seeing Archangel take flight in X-Men Apocalypse as seen in this amazing concept art. Look at that!
I love that artwork.
Whoa.
Look at that!
Holy
It's
Toledo.
incredible.
I just hope that he gets blue skin. Like, I know there's a lot of blue people in the X-Men, but like a silver blue, maybe?
All in time.
Yes.
All in time.
But Bryan Singer also revealed that he's added another mutant to the ever-expanding universe. Say hello to Olivia Munn, who you may know from G4's Attack of the Show. She has been cast as Psylocke, the British psychic mutant who is trapped in a fighting ninja body.
Now, what do you guys
Good luck
think?
with that one, X-Men fans.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I know this is highly controversial. We'd like to see your comments. We're going to bring them in as we plow forward through the news. We're going to skip back. But very controversial casting. A lot of nerds not very happy with this.
Well, there's a lot of mixed feelings because a lot of people are rooting for her because they know her from Attack of the Show. I see her as, a host of G4. I don't see her as an actress. Like, even in Iron Man 2, she was
Remember
a
when
host.
she used to lick phones?
I don't.
I remember that. She used to lick phones on G4. That
And
was
now
like her
she's
thing.
Psylocke.
Some people
And now
come
she's-
from very meager beginnings.
It's a very weird casting. I trust Bryan Singer, so I hope everything gets pulled off for this film. We'll have to wait and see. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Tech 420 says, I think she's a good fit. Forever thinks she looks old-ish.
She does need that. She does need that British accent.
Yeah.
And the situation
It's a must.
says, I'll give her something to lick. His Tootsie Roll.
No. Oh no. We had to go there. Hey, can I be turned into a woman? In other news, when the cast photo from the Table Read of Suicide Squad was released on Twitter, fans had only one question. Wait, where's Jared Leto? He's playing the Joker, right? Well, director David Ayer answered the only way he knew how, in a joking manner, a killing joke manner to be more specific. David tweeted out this blurry glimpse of Jared Leto in all his Joker glory, and none other than the pose seen on the famous Batman graphic novel cover of The Killing Joke. We got that picture, Neo?
Yeah, it's up.
Yep.
There it is.
I love it.
That's a blurry Jared Leto.
It's very
Yep.
blurry.
I love
His
it.
skin looks yellow. I don't know if it's the lighting, but it doesn't look white enough.
But his hair is green, and that's important.
Maybe we can take some of that yellow and put it on the thing.
It looked orange to me.
Yeah. And we can take some of that blue off the shirt and put it on the Archangel. And then we got ourselves a comic book show.
And going back to the Olivia Munn casting, Sergeant Aboyd says, hashtag the other Megan Fox. Ooh. I don't know if that's a wicked burn.
I don't
Depends
know.
on your opinion of
That's
Megan Fox.
that's a pretty good burn.
We only ask one thing here. Don't be mean.
Just be clever with your insults. All right, guys. Well, thankfully, Kevin Feige decided it was time to put all the rumors to rest. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Yes, the Spider-Man we all know and love will be the one to swing through New York City to save the day once again. Don't count Miles Morales out just yet, though, as Feige commented that he could still appear in the MCU later on.
But for now, racists everywhere can celebrate.
What? Comic book fans can celebrate. Get it right.
I'm happy with whatever, as long as we get some Spider-Man.
No, I think they're doing it right. Introduce Peter Parker first, and then when the actor gets too old to play that role again, kill him off, bring in Miles Morales.
Hey, just like in the books, there could
Just
be
like
many,
in the books.
I think there could be a lot of web swingers. There can be multiple web swingers, just like in something like The Flash, just like in something like the actual Spider-Man comics. Just let's go. I love Spider-Man. He's the best character ever created. Let's see him on the screen again properly.
Wouldn't it be funny if Spider-Gwen gets to the theaters before Miles Morales?
It is what it is.
I just hope that they can keep a Spider-Man around long enough to
Yeah.
age out for once.
Haven't had much luck.
All right, guys. Well, girl news, which means I'm reporting it, cause I'm a girl. For now.
For now.
I'm the only girl.
I'm working on that scan, bro.
Jonathan London may be joining me, at least in
Action
figure form. All right. So, girl news in the superhero movie front, things aren't going so well for Wonder Woman, as director Michelle McLaren has left production, citing creative differences as the reason. Maybe she wasn't too keen on the amount of costume changes Diana is reportedly going through. 6, if anyone is keeping track. And on the other hand, Guardians of the Galaxy fans will be pleased to learn that Marvel Studios have caught Guardians of the Galaxy writer Nicole Perlman and Meg LaFauve to scribe Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, I should say that correctly. And not like somebody
Marvel
who
is a
had a minor
different
stroke.
Marvel character. It gets confusing when
Marvel.
Kree is involved. When Kree are involved, anything can happen.
And with the way things are looking for Wonder Woman, it may beat, Captain Marvel may beat Wonder Woman to the theaters, as its release date is set in stone as July 16th. I'm incorrect there, July 6th, 2018. On the plus side, though, Furious 7 and The Conjuring director James Wan will direct the solo Aquaman film released July 27th, 2018. Oh my god, I hope we're still alive by then, because it sounds amazing.
As I said on Geekscape this week, we only need to outlive Kevin Feige. All right?
2019, right? Is that right? Is that when his contract's up?
And
we just need to outlive Kevin Feige, geeks.
I'm going to let Matt continue with girl news because I am winded.
Filling in the rest of it, actually today Warner Brothers replaced Michelle McLaren with director Patty Jenkins, who was originally picked to direct Thor: The Dark World, but left the film also due to creative difficulties. Jenkins is known for directing the movie Monster, which won Charlize Theron an Oscar for Best Actress. Will the same happen with Gal Gadot? Possibly, Lucas. Possibly.
You don't like Gal Gadot?
What?
The other Megan Fox.
I didn't get the reference.
I wrote it as you couldn't get through the name and you just start laughing.
Oh, got it.
Well, guys, that wraps up
that
the Daily
the news?
Planet.
That's the news.
That's the news.
That's all the news that's fit to print, and we're hitting this episode with a full-on sprint. Let's go.
We have guests. We shouldn't be throwing trash around.
We always throw the news.
All right.
Man, don't mind. I want to
the
see what
news.
your rooms look like. I haven't picked up mine in 3 years.
All right, guys. Now, should we? We are, but we should see if he's ready. If our special guest is ready.
We got our special guest ready? You all want to play that game.
Young Merlin.
Look at us, we're all
Merlin.
pixelated like a video game.
Yes,
Now,
the
John
quality.
Lennon, I'm gonna let you do the introduction for him. He's got that Hollywood voice.
Guys, I'm sorry that I'm coughing, but I'm better.
Drum roll going, you guys.
Let's get a drum roll.
Where do you want me?
Let's get you right here, Mike.
Join
Right on,
us.
guys. Hey.
Guys, you know him from The Walking Dead. You guys know him from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He was Yondu. Give a little collective whistle for Yondu here. We've got Michael Rooker himself on the show, and if he doesn't like what you're saying, he's going to send an arrow through you,
Oh no.
which is a power.
There it
Nice.
goes.
So you
Nice,
actually
so
do
fast
the
you didn't even
whistle.
see it go.
He does do it. He does
He
his own
does
whistles.
I do the whistle.
Now here, Aliescape yelling Yondu, WTF, OMG. That's right. When you have friends over at PAL, if you have friends like Stan Lee, he pulls in the big guns. There we go. So this is live. Hashtag The Real Rooker, and you guys can ask your questions, and he may be kind enough to answer them. But I know these are major Guardians of the Galaxies fans, and I know you're going to talk his ear off, so...
Oh, hey, don't look at me. Just because Guardians of the Galaxy is the best movie Marvel has ever made, and I love most of their movies. I mean, their movies are awesome, but Guardians is the best movie they made. Let's just be straight with that, and you guys can argue in the chat. How awesome is that? Because I saw you with James's career from like every movie that he made, and then he throws you in Guardians.
I made James's career.
You might say that. I mean, I love Slither. Your character in Slither, so I mean,
Slither was the first time I met Gunn, and so as soon as I went in, did the read for Slither for Grant, we became fast friends. And we've been friends ever since.
And you get to like actually kiss Betty Brant herself, Elizabeth Banks, who's in Slither with you.
I really didn't kiss her; she kissed me.
Oh, there you go. And then obviously in Super.
Yes.
Kind of a superhero movie. I think if you guys haven't seen it, you should go check out Super. It gets a little dark. Thanks to this guy doesn't help, but Super's awesome.
I think my death in Super. I'm not spoiling anything, you guys. Okay, haven't seen it yet, too fucking bad. Okay, but it's so cool.
Yeah.
How the head and the head just jiggles, and you know he's just completely pulverized my brain. So it was beautiful.
And then Yondu.
Well,
yeah, go for it, Lucas.
Well, I have a question. Like, you're pretty much coming off fresh from the set from Guardians. Are you signed on for a sequel?
Well, Gunn is said that. Yeah, I am.
I think at the Avengers premiere, they were just going at him about the Guardians sequel, and he said that Yondu's going to be a big part of it, and maybe Thanos' daughters.
Well, we're gonna. He's got a lot of room to play, and he's gonna bring out some of these characters that were sort of introduced in the first one, and people are gonna get to learn a little bit more about Yondu and Gamora and Nebula as well.
Well, we have... go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we have, like, just mountains of disbelief here. They're like, holy crap, it's Yondu.
I like DVS1NM. Hey, sexy talking Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
Look at that. He actually talks.
And then there's Tibeti who's like, this the guy from Walking Dead? That's his question for you. Yo, you that guy from Walking Dead?
Well, yeah, I am.
Now, I have something to add. Earlier, someone was asking why Rooker was flicking off the screen, and it's because he loves you. So when he flips you off, it's out of love. Just want to let you guys know that.
Sign of love.
That's a sign of love.
Totally out of love. And if I give you a double, that means I love you 2 times.
So, speaking of The Walking Dead, your character Merle was introduced for the TV show. He's not in the comic books.
That's true.
So we're going to have to ask you to leave the comic book show.
That's true. Well, it was my role, Norman Reedus' role.
Mic real quick.
We're going to fix the mic.
We're going to fix
Put
it.
that on there right there,
All
real
right.
fast.
And I'll hold this right there.
Just hold that right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, I can do that
We're
one
going to
too.
give you 3 mics.
We're going to give you 3 microphones.
Hey,
Right, what's the comic book show?
I'm going to give you all the mics.
Okay.
All right.
Which one do you
Because
want?
you guys
Take
don't
this mic.
believe
We'll take
us
that one
that
out.
he's on, we're giving him like 20 million mics.
It's actually one of these 3D prints that we have. that move.
Guys, we're actually scanning Michael with these mics right now.
Maggie,
He's
Yeah,
going to
we're
end up
gonna-
looking like this.
Oh, it's going to be great. Oh, here,
you got it.
Well, SD0 asked a very poignant question. He said, is that really Michael Rooker or one of those really lifelike 3D scans?
That's what we're saying.
Is this
It's
you?
one of the life scans.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. All right. Well, we answered that
see
question.
That was a good question.
But going back to Merle, since he's not, in the comic books, do you have the inside scoop of whether or not he'll be introduced into the comic books?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Kirkman that's his own deal, and so yeah, it's all up to him whether or not the brothers get introduced into the comics. I have no idea.
How bummed were you when you got killed off?
Spoiler alerts.
It
oh,
was,
spoiler alert! Sorry, hashtag it.
Oh, what? in the Walking Dead.
Yep.
They haven't seen it yet.
I'm
They
sure
should
they
There
have
are
have.
some
seen it.
people.
They
in
should
there.
have seen it.
I think people have seen
That
it
was 2
worldwide. They
seasons
have.
ago,
They know that Merle Dixon gets goes in for a little hit and run and
Yeah, you went out.
decides he
You got a little
can't get out.
redemption there at the
Yeah.
end. You got to have a
Yeah.
little redemption at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think people know.
Were you bummed out when you
I
saw
wa-
that on the page and were like,
I you know what? I got to tell you, I I wasn't that bummed out because we all know that in the zombie apocalypse, everybody's got to go eventually.
Yep.
Right?
Good point. Very good point.
The point that I wanted to make was Merle Dixon came into the show an ass kicker, and I wanted him to leave an ass kicker.
Right.
You know? So I wanted him to leave on a high note, whether or not he, you know, I just wanted it to be not some stupid, doing some stupid thing, you know?
Right.
Like he tripped and fell.
Have it mean something.
Yeah.
He trips, falls
at least.
on his arm.
Yeah.
And arm impales him.
Or how about stabbing someone in the shoulder and getting shot
Right.
with a 1911?
Did the experience of being a part of The Walking Dead like prepare you for the inevitable zombie apocalypse? Did you create a plan where you're like, okay, if this was actually to go down, this is like what I would do? Do you have a zombie survival plan?
I have a survival plan. I had one way before The Walking Dead.
It's a human survival plan, is what you're saying.
Life survival, you know.
Now,
So,
any like wisdom you can bestow on our viewers?
as far as surviving after a zombie apocalypse,
Or any type of
or any
apocalypse,
kind
yeah,
of
like an
emergency, earthquake, flood, tornado, any of that
Bieber,
kind of
whatever,
stuff.
yeah.
Hey, have a plan. Whatever your plan is, it's better than not having one at all.
Yeah.
You know.
Wise
So
words.
it really doesn't matter what my plan is. Make your own plan up, and have an escape route. When I first moved out to L.A. Into this California region, I went up to Topanga, and I was like, I'm not buying here.
Right.
There's only one way out.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
What if there's a brush fire? There's only one way to get out
They
of
have
here.
those
What if there's
mudslides.
a landslide, a mudslide, some sort of catastrophe? There's only one road in, one road out. Forget it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's a
So,
good point.
I didn't buy there. I wouldn't buy in a floodplain. Hey, you buy in a floodplain, duh.
Right.
You buy on the beachfront, duh. Well, give me a break.
Right.
So, you know, you
So,
got to
like,
plan your getaway plan by not having to get away. You know,
So,
you,
like,
you
where-
have
what
your
do you
house
live on
and
now?
I'm on a hillside.
You're on a hillside.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Like, you just told us, like he's like, oh yeah, that's not. You're gonna be surfing in no time. The second the big one happens, you're gonna be like the Beach Boys.
No, baby, I'm in a place they call the Rock.
Yeah, you're gonna have
So
beachfront property the second it gets moving. 8.0.
I'm on a massive rock.
You know the big one's coming.
Oh, let's hope.
Yeah, that's your beachfront property.
When do you want it to come?
That's your
you
beachfront.
You have a date?
Yeah, let's get May. I mean, we've been sitting on this thing. Like, we got a month.
You just have to make it past Avengers, right?
Yeah, we just
You know what?
We just gotta outlive Kevin Feige.
May is a good month. Also, May is I
You
was
can spend the
just,
summer on the beach.
dude. I was just told the other day May is melanoma month.
Yeah, guys, you guys
Did you
pause
know
right
that?
now and check for melanoma.
No, don't pause. You can't pause.
Well,
It's
just
live.
check for melanoma right now and check others for melanoma.
Yeah, that's the best part when you're checking others. So,
I think,
awesome.
I think
fun.
you've actually inspired quite a number of people to run and hide with you if the apocalypse ever comes. That's the
Yeah.
new plan.
You
Several
gotta do
people have
it.
said, this is my plan now, I'm just going to run with this guy.
We have a couple questions coming in from the chat. Kent Dog wanted to know if you had any stories to share from working with Chow Yun-fat.
Oh, he's the man. He's a god among actors.
Man,
Replacement killers.
are you kidding me? Yeah, it was great. He brought his own lunch every day. He made his own lunch. He couldn't
Yep,
eat
he's
this
Chinese.
stuff that we have over here.
Uh-huh.
So he had him and his assistant, and I joined them every now and then, and they'd make their own food in the trailer. They'd do their own cooking.
You had some of their food?
Oh yeah,
Was it good?
Was he cool?
we
Chow
became
Yun-fat?
buddies. Yeah. He's very cool.
My,
Very cool.
like, I always thought that if not for like the racial barrier, that guy would be. I mean, back in China, he's like a god. Did you hear that the triad kidnapped him and tried to force him to marry one of their daughters? Like there's an actual rumor that Chow Yun-fat got kidnapped by one of the triad to force him to marry one of their daughters because they'd all seen all those John Woo movies and were like, this guy needs to be with us. He needs to be a triad. And I don't know how he got out of that one, but it's pretty awesome.
Oh, I can tell you how he got out of it. He said, "Time out.
Yeah,
It's just pretend.
it's just pretend.
People,
I don't
come
sling
on,
bullets
get over
like
it,
that.
okay, guys? I'm an actor, please."
They're like, what do you mean you don't move in slow-mo through a church with doves? That's awesome.
Okay, I got a total brain buster for you, Michael. So we got Paul Bettany returning to the MCU as a different character. He was Jarvis, now he's coming back as Vision. We got Vin Diesel, who was Groot, who is rumored to return as a different character in the MCU as well. Is there a character that you would like to play in the MCU other than Yondu if you had the possibility?
Yeah, what superhero would you want to play?
Well, something that, something new, right?
Yeah. Like it's something other than Yondu. I don't know if you're too familiar with
Dude,
the
Yondu was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's the one that-
mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not in the comics with that giant
why
fin
would,
and
yeah, why
the
would
bow
you
and
want to do
arrow.
anything else?
I'm
Right.
just saying you might
Weapon
have
of
the
choice. I
possibility.
mean, come on.
But you saw that
it's
original
awesome.
Yondu.
The
from the
original
comics.
Yondu, yeah.
What do you think of that guy with the fin and
Oh,
like that
dude,
bow and arrow?
I've seen several versions of the original. Some have him barefoot, running with the loincloth.
You don't want to do that? You don't want to do the loincloth? Is there a chance we can get the
You
loincloth?
know what?
in
All
Guardians
my
too?
Rooker fans out there would love, love it if I had less clothes.
Hey, can you guys 3D scan him in a loincloth? Is
Yeah,
that possible?
they can change it. They can
Can we
change
do a
They can
loincloth
put anything
scan?
on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, or nothing is what we're talking about.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
We're talking about like a different kind of whistle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wetting a different kind of whistle on the Yondu.
Well, I don't do
Right?
the whistling though.
Well,
Okay.
Jonathan
Somebody
London.
else would be doing the whistle.
Jonathan London, I will say from off camera that apparently digits are very difficult because they're so fragile they might snap off the 3D print.
Well, it depends on how small the digits are.
Yeah.
Like we're talking Michael Rooker here.
We're talking no, you wouldn't want. I think in an object like this you wouldn't want length.
Right.
The more girth is more powerful.
I think we're talking about a beer can barrel, something like
Boom.
this.
I think
Something
you
with
have
power.
one of
This
your,
dude would say, that guy says right there, I would buy a loincloth Rooker figurine. Right there. See, I think you guys are missing a giant market here. Like a loincloth Rooker is really what we're doing here.
An original Yondu
With loincloth.
with my face on it
and loincloth.
in a loincloth.
You guys thought Furbies sold? No, this guy's gonna be hotter than an amiibo.
How about the tickle me
He's gonna
Yondu?
be out of control.
Nicely done. We had somebody asking. Oh, you know what? We have a lot of people here sharing convention experiences with you.
Oh,
like
really?
People are saying, "I met you at so and so convention. I met you at this convention."
Yeah, what's the biggest psycho you met at a convention?
I look in the mirror every morning, and it takes one to know one. And many of the psychos that come up, they all of a sudden they dissipate
Yeah.
because
You didn't have anybody being up there
they
being like,
have me
I
in front of them. Yeah.
don't want your autograph, I just want to smell you.
Oh, that's
You haven't had that happen
That
yet?
would be a little scary. Yeah.
Hey, can I taste your ear?
Well, do you enjoy the convention going experience?
I do. I like it a lot,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun going out and meeting people, and I do it on the street too. People come up to me all the time on the street, and I'll stop and talk and take a picture, and come on.
That's
Right.
It's like this guy's never going to see me again ever, or this chick's never going to see me again ever. Probably.
Let's do something crazy.
And no, or just do something nice.
Oh, yeah, you can do
With
that, I guess.
it's
not as fun.
Be nice. Be nice. Be cordial. Take the photo and say, well, thank you very much, and goodbye.
Did you guys see that comment that somebody, we have a Cliffhanger fan? Dude, Rennie
right on.
Harlan's Cliffhanger is the shit.
Oh, Cliffhanger was.
Cliffhanger's all. Did you see Cliffhanger?
I haven't
with
seen
Sylvester
Cliffhanger.
Stallone?
Oh, it was great.
Dude, at the beginning when he's like, and he can't hold on to her, and he's
yeah.
tortured about it.
He does what now?
He should be tortured, and then
what?
he's lucky I didn't kill him.
And then this asshole goes and
Dropping
chases him
my
up
woman.
that mountain with the dude from Third Rock from the Sun, and I'm like, what the fuck? This dude from Third Rock in the Sun and this guy, like Henry Portrait, are like chasing this guy around this the mountain. You gotta see Cliffhanger. It's tight.
Yeah. No, I wasn't chasing. I was kidnapped. I was the guy who got kidnapped.
He's a victim.
I was a victim in this situation.
One of the earliest films I saw you in was The Bone Collector. It's one of my all-time favorite films.
Oh man, that's a good
That's
one.
way back, right?
The Bone Collector wasn't that far back.
It's like 90s. Or
Oh,
late
really?
90s?
He's a young gun.
Yeah, he is.
This
You know,
is
the
a young
Bone
gun.
Collector. I'll give you a secret.
You dated a girl who called herself the Bone Collector?
No. The Bone Collector.
Oh, never mind.
I played two roles in the Bone Collector.
Ooh.
Oh.
killer?
Yeah,
And a bone.
I played the killer because nobody knew how to kill.
It was him!
It was me.
It was him! I knew it
did
the whole
all the
time.
physical killing. I did all that stuff, and the fun part about it was me and the director's idea, and I said the only way I'll do this is if nobody knows about it.
And now we know.
So no, but you call me when you're about to do the scene. I'll.
I thought you
come
said
back.
call
So
me when you want somebody to murder somebody.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Call me when you
Call
want me to
me.
murder somebody. Michael Rooker.
That's
hit
exactly
me up on
what
Twitter.
happened.
Hit me up on Twitter if you want somebody
Here's the
stabbed.
1-800 number to call.
You know, the director called me in the middle of the night and said, "Come on, we're about to do this scene. Get down. We need you to get down here and kill this guy."
That's awesome.
And so I drive down. I put on my hood. I'd walk into the set. I'd kill the guy. Walk off the set. Drive away.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the film now.
Scene's over. Nobody knew who I was for 2 weeks.
That's
awesome.
They also brought up Mississippi Burning
I love Mississippi Burning. It was a crazy role.
because of like racism, or like, whoa, hey man, come on, be cool, man. It's 2015. You can't
Mississippi
be racist.
Burning?
Yeah, they're like, he makes an awesome racist.
Oh, how sweet.
they think you really.
That
make a
is
great
so
racist.
sweet. Oh, look at them. They're still in the. When the hell did we do that?
And that's a white person writing that.
How do you don't know?
I know. I don't.
How do you
I don't
know?
He doesn't know.
It's white lettering.
We see.
Duh.
I think they had a purple name though.
That was a
Purple
good.
people.
You know what?
That movie's incredible.
Great movie though. Great movie.
Incredible.
Scary. Very, very, very scary movie.
And what about working with Tom Cruise in Days of Thunder? How was that?
Tom's a great guy. Loved him. Loved him.
Did
He
you
was
see that
great.
movie where he has to kill himself like over and over again? What was it called?
They kept renaming
Day After
it.
Tomorrow.
Edge of
Edge of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Did you see
Edge
that
of
thing?
No, I didn't see it.
He has to fight aliens and like re-kill himself. It's hilarious.
Oh no! I have. I've
Edge of
seen
Tomorrow.
I've seen the trailers and all this.
Dude, you gotta see that movie.
It's
It's a
good,
movie.
or- is it
It's a
good,
movie
or-
you guys skipped. It didn't do great at the box office.
It was
saw it.
amazing though.
It was awesome. That was
I
one of my
loved it.
favorite movies of last
Oh,
year.
yeah, really? I haven't.
Oh,
seen it.
Edge of Tomorrow is hilarious because it's got a sense of humor. He knows he has to reset himself, and the only way he can do that is by killing himself. And so he's throwing himself around like a rag doll after a while. It's hilarious.
It
You can
really
tell
is.
Tom has a huge
His-
sense of humor. He's a funny guy.
His stunt guys, I'm sure they got hurt many times.
So looking into the future of Michael Rooker,
Yeah.
are the rumors true that you are signed on for Mallrats 2?
Mallrats 2, I will be doing most likely, and
Nice.
yeah, it should be good. What would you do with a Mallrats 2 without Mr.
I don't
Stringer?
know. I was
Yeah.
thinking like,
Oh,
what would you
come
do?
on.
What would you do?
Please.
Do you have?
I
any-
have the haircut already. Look at
Yes.
that.
There he
Look
is.
at
Yeah,
that.
look
Look
at
at
that.
I just
Meow.
saw a photograph the other day of me and the other actors in a hot tub.
In a hot tub.
Yeah, we're all in a hot tub. We're taking a hot tub at the hotel, and we're all there hanging out and having a few drinks. And there I was. I looked exactly the same.
That was what?
You
How
kinda
many years
do.
ago was that?
How many years ago was
That was
that?
like
That was the 90.
90
That movie was
years?
95.
90. Oh, it's more.
That movie was
Yeah,
95.
More
I
than
was
20
like,
years.
looking at the photo, and I'm in the hot tub, and it's like,
You know what's awkward
haven't
about that?
changed.
You know what's awkward
I've
about
got
the
the same-
Mallrats and bringing up
haircut.
Mallrats is you've been high-fiving me this whole time and I've
Yeah.
been stink palming you.
I know.
Yeah, like
know.
I've been.
I have the
like.
Well, I have the little stuff underneath here. See?
Okay.
Watch.
Oh, so you've been doing that too? Oh, okay. All right. It's all equal. What's a little fecal among friends, guys? What's a little fecal among friends? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, how do you
Alright.
deal
I
with
thought
these
something
boys?
These boys.
You know,
Well, I go to my happy place.
you got to stay in your
The
happy
boys or
place
her
when
happy
they
face?
start doing poo-poo language.
Well, Jonathan Linden
It's a potty mouth.
is a potty mouth.
Potty mouth,
He's built an empire on potty mouthedness.
That's what
and
I've
we
done.
love him for it.
Eh,
I don't even do potty stuff.
You guys
I
want a
don't
pretzel?
know. I don't know. I'm not a big potty mouth
Not a big
guy.
potty mouth guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do feel the urge to curse, this is the internet, and you are free to.
You know what?
Of course.
You know
You
what's funny?
should be free to do whatever you want to do on the internet.
So
Absolutely.
So you're running for president which
Yeah.
which year?
Run for president.
You're running for president which year?
Oh, in which year?
Yeah, which year are you gonna start running for president? Wink, wink. Since everyone should be free.
I think it's 2016, right?
You heard it here first at the comic book show.
12 Bench brought up a really good moment in Mallrats. He said the classic Rook line, he thinks got deleted, was where he grabbed Jeremy London and says, "You are valueless." And he wants to hear it. My name's Jonathan London. Is there any way you can yell at me and call me valueless? Similar to your Mallrats character?
I'm too nice to be
This
able
guy's a peach.
to do that kind of stuff to you. You're such a nice guy.
The leather is
knighthood
just
is
like
flowering.
it's just like covering. It's like a soft. It's covering the soft interior.
He just doesn't know you too well.
Yeah, you're like a Cadbury egg.
Now at
Yeah.
home, we want to see you type 1 if you would vote for Michael Rooker as president. Do it.
It's gonna be flooded. With, you already got one.
There we go.
You already have-
Oh, one!
You've already got a Monica Lewinsky.
Oh, yeah.
That's my girl.
There
You
we
can
go.
be my assistant.
Yeah, I think
wait.
that's what she's going for. And Monica was an intern. You don't have to pay her for doing that. That's awesome.
There you
There we
go.
go. Let's fill it with
That
the
is
Ones
the
are
best.
flooding in.
That is
Hashtag
totally
Winter
the
2016.
2, 3. What does 3 even mean?
Three just means he agrees 3 times over.
Okay, there you go.
That all
Well,
works.
Well, here on the comic
Oh,
book
one.
show,
Here's the several
You're
ones.
getting a couple 4s.
Damn.
That's communist.
well, here on the
No,
comic
that's
book show,
that's
Is that right?
Chicago. You can vote more than once.
Oh, okay.
there you go.
It's like running a You got to make Michael Rooker play Infinite Crisis, the
No.
video game. Do you play video games?
I am not very good at video games.
Do you play iPhone games?
It's okay. You're so good
I'm
at all
not very
other
good at
things.
any. I don't play games.
Do you play Russian roulette with
I
with a
play
gun?
no
You seem like a real
games.
man.
I don't play games.
He doesn't
Man, I
play
feel like I'm in a
games.
Michael Rooker
I'm
movie
not
right
very
now.
good game player.
You
guy.
play games, boy?
I
You
think
better play games
I
now.
don't play games with people.
there's a user who's joining us in chat. Box Ghost is this person's name, and
Yeah.
they've repeatedly said that you are making them euphoric. They're so happy to see you on here. It seems like you have a ton of fans who are joining us in the chat. They're requesting that you look at the camera and
Yeah.
wave. They're trying to screen cap it because they want this moment archived forever.
Oh, really?
So, absolutely. I think these people are very excited to have you.
I'll
here.
say, this camera right here, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right on.
There you go.
There you have it.
Asking each other.
Done and done.
Oh, a couple of them said, "Can the Ray Romano looking guy next to him not be in the picture?" I'm sorry.
This guy? Is this guy or this guy?
Wait, is that
Get
your
out of my
mom?
way! Yeah, back away.
That's the
Back
picture.
away.
That's
Okay,
the
ready?
picture.
Here.
Is
The only guy that can be in this photo with me is Stanley.
Yeah.
Okay, right here,
We
baby.
There
got
we
Stanley
go.
returning for the
The
show.
man.
Dig it. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You snooze, you lose.
Done and done.
You got it. That's when the Skype goes out. That's when the video goes out.
Oh, no.
That was what I had to live for.
We do have a special treat in that Michael is going to get his own scan done here with our good friends from Cokreeate.
I thought you were going to say, we have a special treat that Monica Lewinsky's next door in the room.
She's right here.
Who's here?
Bring her out.
It's a dude in a wig.
Really?
It's party time.
No, you're about to get your own statue.
I get to be scanned.
You're going to get
Yes.
scanned, and then here
Feels a
on
part of your soul.
the comic book show, we present some comic books and try to get people to vote on which one was better. So as soon as your scan is over, if you want to join us for the rest of the show, we'd love to get your opinions on some of these.
You read
comic
the funny
as
books?
well.
You read funny books
Funny
sometimes?
book.
You read these comic books?
I watch the pictures sometimes.
These 4-color funnies?
Yeah.
With your soda
I
water?
like them panels. You know, I'm a panel guy. Yeah, I watch the panels, look at them. They're pretty.
They sure are.
I like your pants.
They have us hooked. Well, shall we?
Yeah, Mike, get yourself
I'm ready to be scanned.
He's
Over
gonna
here.
get
All
scanned.
right, guys,
We're gonna turn him into an action figure.
We'll see you in a few moments.
Indeed.
He's already got a Yondu action figure. He's going to get another action figure.
Get another action.
You're gonna get, he's probably-
Look at
He's
you.
got a Merle action figure. This is
That's
the
sort of
guy-
like those fancy restaurants where they move the table away.
It is. There you go.
So to be clear, we're making an action figure for the guy who already has action.
Oh my God!
There's your jump.
That's
This is Rooker's crotch, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we have a banana for scale? Do we have a banana for scale?
We have standard scale. Will that work?
Oh, we should bring out a $1 bill. Bone collector, anyone? Bone
okay.
collector?
Here we go. Do I remove
$1
this
bill?
stuff?
No?
All right, guys. Well, let's
Do you want to
adjust
keep
this.
him mic'd?
Um,
You could say funny things.
I have the handheld.
he could, but we would
It's
have
gonna end
to
up getting
hear them on
scanned.
this side. Well, she'll interview him. She's got the handheld.
Guys, Mr. Rooker will be back if you guys are nice enough in the chat.
You can see him
And
on
by-
the small screen.
If
getting
you
scanned.
guys would like Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy back on the couch, obviously he's in a Marvel movie, so vote Marvel.
All right, guys. Well, yes.
That wasn't manipulative at all.
No, not even a little bit.
I don't know what to do. Oh, I see. Okay. All right,
So,
guys.
guys, now it's time for the Danger Room. If you're not familiar with the Danger Room, it's where we pit Marvel versus... Sorry. It's where we pit Marvel versus DC, and you at home get to decide who wins the week. But you have to go to twingalaxieslive.com to be able to vote. And we have Jen and Matt representing for Team DC, and me and Jonathan for Team Marvel. Right now, DC is up 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah.
6
Wow.
weeks. So Marvel's got some work to do. Let's see if it can pull it off. DC won last week, so DC gets to go first.
And
It's
these are
almost
gonna
like
be,
they actually need to release 3 films between now and the end of 2015. Oh, they are. And DC ain't releasing one. Remember that, fans.
Wait, what about the Batman film?
In 2016? In April 20th?
No, did you hear about the Batman film coming out this fall? It's a rumor,
You're gonna
and
present
DC
first?
hasn't
All right.
denied it.
Jennifer has decided she's going to present first. So Jennifer, whenever you are ready, I'm sitting on the timer. Guys, the rounds are only 60 seconds tonight, so you got to make your point and make it quick.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Fast.
All right, and don't, for funsies, don't give any warnings. We'll see where everyone ends up when that timer starts.
Okay, but guys, for everybody at home, because we're trying to move through this quickly, if you want to be voting, be sure to go to twingalaxieslive.com, click the login button, and then it's only one more click until you can vote. You can just click Marvel or click DC, but start heading that way now because voting will be open soon. Jennifer, whenever you are ready.
Can you make sure it's unmuted, please? It works just like an iPhone. It wasn't that long ago that you had one.
It doesn't look like it's muted.
All right,
I don't
awesome.
Couples fighting.
Ready? Well, hello there. I don't know why I did that. I'm presenting Harley Quinn. The first Harley Quinn title in the Convergence event. And surprise, guys, we have our beloved classic animated Harley back in the classic animated costume. Now, there are a lot of reasons why this particular book is an amazing addition to the Convergence event. First of all, she starts off on a heist where things go wrong. Of course, why wouldn't you expect anything different of Harley? And she almost bashes this poor cop over the head, but he tells a joke and she falls in love with him. Strangely, something has overtaken her world, and that is, of course, the Convergence situation. A dome appears over Gotham, and everyone is trapped inside. And what does she do with the time that she has now with the rest of the citizens of Gotham trapped? She becomes sane. She goes and gets her act straightened, and she takes on a boyfriend, the cop that she almost killed.
Don't forget the beautiful variant cover.
There we go, and the beautiful variant cover that's got the Gotham City Sirens, which totally spoils what I was about to say, which is Catwoman and Poison Ivy make a... Oh no! 60 seconds is fast.
60 seconds is a bit aggressive, but that's the
Holy
way we're
Toledo.
rolling here.
Yeah. And who decided that?
Well, we had to make room for our lovely guest, Michael.
You have only yourself to blame.
So there you guys go. Harley Quinn Convergence event featuring the Gotham City Sirens. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Marvel, what do you have?
All right. Just
We're
one second. Bam.
We're presenting something a little special. I think you guys will enjoy it. It will only take a minute. It's got to be loaded up, but we've cut it down to a minute in length, and I think you'll like it. Even though it's going to be a big event, I think big events come in all sorts of sizes, as you'll see
Jonathan Linden
from
is a
our little
professional
bite-sized friend.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Before we go into round one, we should check in with the 3D
Filibustering.
scan.
You see this? Remember
Because
this when you vote. She's filibustering.
It looks like the scan has completed.
Why is he wearing his clothes if you're scanning him for the loincloth?
Well, we're gonna.
We're scanning for the loincloth.
No, we're not scanning for the loincloth right now. No, but the cool thing is, so was that painless? How was 3 minutes?
See those three guys over there?
Loincloth.
Really intrigued with how I'm going to look in a loincloth.
We gotta get
Should
that
be
loincloth.
concerning a little bit.
A little worrisome. Do you not agree?
Yeah, I completely.
With a fox like that over there, they're all they can think about is me in a loincloth. Come on, guys.
Oh my!
Talking about Lucas?
Who Jordan?
Jonathan.
The gauntlet.
But that being said, how was the scan? Was it painless?
It was fairly painless. Yeah, I had this cramp.
hit me
No,
with
no,
that
it was fine. It was fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
So that's exciting. So what size are we gonna get our mini Rooker in? Do you know?
As possible. It's gonna be a big one.
You're gonna be a big one.
Right on, dude. Okay.
There we go. Well, you're gonna rival Stan Lee. There we go. All right. So, well, we're gonna take it back to you guys in the studio, 2 seconds away. Rooker, why don't you go join them?
Oh, you're breaking up there, Jackie.
Whoa,
I can't.
You're breaking
understand.
up. I'm breaking up. Wait. Can you hear me now?
I can't.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
And
No.
Thomas
Can you hear me
in the
now?
chat
Can you
said
hear me?
loincloth or get the fuck out.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
weather is too inclement. I cannot hear you over there.
All right,
right.
we're gonna get Rooker back in here, and
we
we're gonna
should
give
get
him
him
Hulk
mic'd up.
hands.
Rooker,
Okay.
Get him back in
Hulk
here.
hands.
Rooker,
Oh, you got a left hand too?
Rooker's coming in for Team Marvel.
Yeah.
Come sit down.
Yeah, we can.
Look at that.
We'll have to give him. He'll have to opt out of one of these.
He needs a mic.
He's not going to be able to hold it with his whole
You can
hand.
hold it with both. There you go. Well, you know, in there.
We should not
We
make.
can't touch the end.
We should not make the great Michael Rooker hold a mic.
There we go.
We should.
All right.
Guys,
It's like having handcuffs on.
it's all insanity now on the comic book show. But if you guys have been watching, DC just presented another Harley Quinn book for the week, and we're about to present Team Marvel.
I'm turning green. I'm turning green.
From the hands up.
Michael, would you like to introduce it? Just say.
What are we doing?
Just say, Neo, hit it.
Neo, hit it.
It's exactly 1 minute.
On you. I'm just gonna put this on your jacket.
Great, man. No problem.
Right. There, we'll just set this right. Take a set.
So we're just going to ask you your opinions of these books throughout the rest of the show and stuff as we present them and stuff.
Right now we're presenting the Ant-Man trailer that just came out a couple days ago.
My opinion
Yeah.
of the Ant-Man trailer?
Once we're back from it, for sure.
Yep. Thank you, 30. This is so funny.
I love this season.
That was the ant-sized Ant-Man trailer. We had to squeeze it down to 60 seconds because of the new rules for tonight.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Michael Rooker? Does that look like a? Is that
a keeper?
Yeah.
Is that a keeper?
I would go see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Honey,
yeah.
I Shrunk the Superhero.
I'd go see it. I'd go see it. I like how he derailed that train at the end.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
My favorite movie.
I like how superhero films always find a way to bring in a train into their films somehow.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
as well you should.
Yeah.
And I love how somewhere in that same universe is this man going around whistling a little tune.
He's out there somewhere
I
while
love
this
that.
movie's going on.
So guys, you guys know how it works. You guys have to vote. Team Marvel or Team DC. Where do they go to vote?
Yeah, twingalaxieslive.com. You should be seeing the little icons on the side once we start to have the voting open. You get to choose. Choose wisely because you only have a minute to do so.
And we're voting between the Harley Quinn issue that Jen presented.
Number...
Convergence.
Convergence tie-in.
It looks like Yondu wiped his face on it.
And the other option is the brand new trailer for Ant-Man, which we're all excited about.
1 minute on the clock, guys, to vote. Now, in the minute that we have while you guys vote, we can ask some questions that are coming in continuously for Mr. Michael Rooker.
Oh, let's answer some, yeah.
Tess Alexandria says, Michael, will you go to the movies with me?
It depends on what you want to see.
Yeah.
She wants to go see
Good
Ant-Man.
answer. Let's see. Oh, did you get a chance to check out the Daredevil series that everyone's been talking about?
Oh, no, I have not. I have not.
We heard
You're
you were a
busy
fan of
man.
Double D's.
No, I'm not.
Whatever are you talking about, Mr. Jonathan Wynn?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Mr. Lakalaka says, are you excited to be working again with Kevin Smith in Mallrats 2?
I think Kevin's very excited to be working with me again.
Good answer again.
Boom.
Bam!
Shakalaka, what took so long? Why has it been 2 decades?
Yeah, no kidding,
Come
dude.
on, Kev.
Did he have to twist your arm to get you on board for Mallrats 2?
You know what?
Voting's over, guys.
Yeah,
Voting's
that's
over.
it. Voting's over.
Let's
I'll
hear
continue
him.
with my
Yeah.
answer. He did not have to twist my arm at all. Yeah.
Good to
Cool.
hear.
Now, were you in constant contact with Kevin through, the decades, or is it just like every now and then you catch up?
You know, we catch up every now and then. We
Very
don't
cool.
we don't hang out every other day, but we catch up and we still. It's as if he's one of those guys that you if you hadn't seen him in a few months, all of a sudden you see him as like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday.
Right.
So it's like, he's one of those kind of guys. I'm one of those kind of guys. So for us, it's like we just saw each other 30 minutes ago.
Beautiful.
It's like when I hang out with Lucas.
Yeah, that's right.
Working out.
Well,
Don't
Neil,
fucking
what I
touch me.
hear.
Don't touch me.
what
He
are the
doesn't like
results
that.
of
Don't
round
touch
one?
He
Why
likes
do you
it.
touch him all the time?
He likes it. He just doesn't want me to do it on screen for some reason.
Marvel took it with 70% as well.
Whoa, 70! Bam!
Oh, boom!
Yeah.
Round
Good
one.
sound effect too. You got good contact on that. Pretty impressed.
Wow.
You don't want to see this guy angry.
That was like hitting.
Vote Marvel,
Elbows,
please.
elbows. I got
Wait.
very long elbows.
Is
Sounded
everyone
like-
seeing? Oh, I guess
It
it's.
sounded like someone hit a
Yeah.
slab of meat with a baseball bat, and that was just your hand and your elbow.
Now,
That's pretty amazing.
now the second that DC makes this guy Plastic Man in the movie, the votes are all going to go the other way around. But like,
That's right.
or he could play Wonder Woman's mom. Like, we don't know yet. But as soon as DC throws him a role, like,
So here we
we
go.
got to hit while the iron's hot, Team Marvel. Let's go.
Here we go into round two, guys. Team Marvel's taking one. We're gonna go first to three. Marvel presents first. Then, what do you got for us?
You want to do that, or do you
Yeah.
want to get in a little costume?
Should we do it that quick?
It's up to you. No, you can do that. Do what you want to do.
Let's do that. Let's do this
Go
first.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
You do that.
All right, let's do it.
While he's presenting, Michael and I are just going to take a selfie.
We're gonna do a selfie right here.
Yeah, you good?
Are you ready?
Yeah, Hulk hand it.
Ready? And Lucas, go.
So guys, I'm presenting Deadpool number 250. This is a comic book that every comic book collector should have, whether you're a Team DC or Team Marvel. Spoiler alert, Deadpool actually does die in this issue. I'm not going to tell you how because I want you guys to go get this issue. Marvel wasn't pulling our legs. He does die in this issue. How it starts out is that Ultimatum is getting revenge on Deadpool and attacks Agent Preston's house. But there is a skeleton army there to protect them. And
Holy shit,
I
Skeleton
know.
Army!
Yeah, and it goes on, when Deadpool finds out about it, the head of Ultimatum is like, oh, Deadpool's just going to go crazy, he's not going to think about it. But actually, Deadpool surprises us in this issue because he strategizes his technique and everything. He actually, I think he could take down Batman. I'm going to say it right now.
Ooh, them's his fighting words.
And look at this, what happens. War happens, all this. But what's best about this issue, the last 3/4 of the issue are short stories by a whole bunch of creative comic book creators. And the last...
Sorry we were distracting you. We were squeezing the Vern Troyer toy.
Well, we're thinking that these things should have like a little soft spot.
Can you guys put a squeaker in
a little
mine?
squeaker in here?
Can you, like when you squeeze it?
Or like a little fart noise or something?
Like I just squeeze it, right? So my wife can beat the hell out of it instead of hitting me.
So what are you going to do?
So instead of beating up on me, my wife can maybe beat up on my toy? Do you think that's possible?
Now you're looking for something that's gonna beat his.
Absolutely.
Because he's got Deadpool dying.
I think
That's
what we're
pretty
looking for.
massive.
This isn't the
Dunn's
comic book show. This is an operating table.
Do it.
Oh shit! A surgeon's about to go.
Let's hear it.
All right, you got 1 minute on the clock, and go.
For round two, DC presents Convergence, Nightwing, and Oracle. Now, guys, I know you guys remember this because it's back in the days when Nightwing wore blue. That's right, the classic Nightwing. And Oracle is still in a wheelchair because she's paralyzed. The Convergence event is amazing, and these two, Hawkman and Hawkwoman, are destroying pretty much everybody. They have no remorse, and they're going from city to city saying, all right, if this is a battle between worlds, we're going to win it. Now, of course, they get put up against Nightwing and Oracle. Nightwing is doing great under the city. It's just like No Man's Land for him, which if you guys have read, is an amazing storyline, and it's great that it harkens back to it. Mr. Freeze is actually doing the exact opposite. He's so sad that he ends up giving up. He says, just take me to jail. It doesn't matter anymore. I quit. Is Nightwing cheating on Oracle with Starfire? Maybe. We're going to find out in issue 2, but for now, Poison Ivy is cooking up a storm in her private garden, making food for everybody, and Nightwing is trying to take down Hawkgirl and Hawkman. Of course, he's not strong enough to do it because Hawkman and Hawkwoman are just ridiculously crazy. Oracle says, gosh, maybe we should team up with them, which is all just a ruse, and at the very end, Oracle actually says,
You're gonna have to buy the issue to find out.
but guys,
fans.
check out Convergence, Nightwing and Oracle #1.
So there you have it, guys. Round 2, we have Deadpool, the death of Deadpool, versus
Soon to be a major motion picture from
Nightwing-
Savak Studios.
Nightwing slash
Starring
Oracle.
Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
Nightwing slash Oracle Convergence event. You have 1 minute on the clock to vote while we ask Mr. Michael Rooker some more questions coming out of the chat straight from you guys. TwinGalaxiesLive.com is where you can do it. 2 clicks gets you logged in. And there you have it. 1 minute starts now.
And while we have a minute, Penelope, looks like the username is Penelope T, has said numerous times, and she really is excited about this. I guess she got a chance to meet you at one of the conventions, and she gave you a glass that said Rockin' Rooker. She said that she's extremely ecstatic that you are here and that you're making her night. So even more love coming from the chat for you.
Well, that is awesome. I've actually had a Jack and Coke in that glass.
You hear that?
Thank you very much.
You provided the instrument through which you could enjoy a Jack and Coke.
That's
Speaking
awesome.
of conventions, what's your next convention that you're going to be heading to?
I'm off to Vegas.
Vegas.
Ooh, not
Wizard
too bad.
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
That's the Wizard
To
World
the
Vegas?
Wizard World thing in Vegas, yes.
Look,
Oh,
Look at that.
the
Look.
Jack.
as if by magic.
Coke.
As
And
if
a gorgeous Latina providing
Look
that.
at
I'm a jalapeno.
a
She's
Jack.
Filipino. Part Latina,
Jack
part
and
Filipino.
Coke.
She's got all the color you can handle, white boys.
we should get the good man a glass so that he doesn't have to drink it out of a Hulk can.
Oh, where's your Penelope? Where's your glass?
Can we get Rook a glass?
She just
we-
airmails it here.
Would you be against drinking it out of a superhero glass?
Oh, go bring it over.
There you go.
We
He
need
needs
a superhero glass.
We do have extra
Latino.
superhero glasses.
Hey,
We got the
Superhero glass.
Jackie.
Get
let's see you. Oh, look at you. You're good.
No,
Hey,
She does
not
her
that
own
one.
keep
stunts.
Not that
Okay,
one.
These
go,
people
go,
work.
go.
It's fine. It's Wonder
need
Woman.
What is Wonder Woman?
That ain't no Marvel.
Come on.
Hey, Neil, how do we do
Oh,
on that
look
voting?
at you. You know what? I think that was.
That's a plot by the DC people.
This is like. Yeah, I could tell,
The
right?
distinguished competition.
You don't have a Yandu glass?
I know, right?
Someone needs
We have a Marvel villains.
Oh my
glass.
God.
to indeed.
It's over there.
It's
too late. He's already poured
Guys,
it.
is there still a competition going on?
Well, Neo, what's the results on that round two there?
How'd we do?
Neil, are you asleep?
Wake up!
Is he high? Again? Oh, Neo says there's math involved.
Okay.
Who won?
Oh, 2 of 2. Okay.
But the Wonder Woman glass may change everything.
But I gotta tell you, the Wonder Woman glass
Is it like tasting from
is
Wonder Woman?
sort of like the difference between Marvel and Disney. Not the difference
Marvel
between
and
Marvel
DC.
and Disney.
Marvel and DC?
Marvel and DC. Drinking Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola without lime.
The difference.
You make of
between-
that, make of that
Get
what
the
you
lime.
will.
Get the man some limes.
Make of that what you will, faithful comic book.
If it
readers.
had ice and lime, it'd be more like Marvel.
Ah,
Because it's just plain Jack and Coke, no ice, no lime.
Blame Jackie.
bummer.
Rooker's kind of like a drunk Yoda. Like, I was like, there's kind of some wisdom there, but you got to figure it the fuck out. Like that's part
Most
of the
people on the
journey.
internet already know what I mean.
If you
Darn
want to
it.
continue asking Michael some questions, I gotta
Sure.
do something.
Guys,
Sure.
while Lucas goes to the bathroom,
do it.
we're gonna set up the next round. Now, Marvel's up 2-0, and this next one could really seal the fate and move us on to the next round. The next round, we're actually gonna be playing Twister between Jackie and Michael. I hope you guys are ready for that. I think that's right. Is that right, Jen? Is that what we had? Twister?
I have
Twister?
no idea.
We're doing Twister?
It said loincloth Twister. I thought that's what it was.
Why is it always loincloth?
Okay.
You know,
okay.
I gotta
Cod-
tell
Is it
you.
always loincloth?
Codpiece Twister.
Oh.
No. Mankini.
Well, instead of
I
that,
don't know what
maybe we
Lucas
bring
does.
in some more questions.
Okay.
How about leather jacket Twister?
There you go.
Ardon68 asks, is Michael Rooker going to play another good guy since I haven't seen him play a good guy since Cliffhanger? Do you typically get casted as more like rough and tumble kind of
All my guys are good guys.
There you go.
That is the
What
way
is that all about?
Isn't that, I love that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's
Merle
like,
Dixon's an awesome good guy.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else is, who have I ever
Super.
played a real
Super,
villain?
you just wanted to protect your boy from
Super,
having a
yeah.
creep take his girlriend back.
Look, in Super, I'm just a regular working Joe, you know?
I
I'm
think in
his
Super,
bodyguard,
your
that's all.
character was all about bros before hoes. When you think about it,
that's
like in Super,
absolutely
that was
true,
like,
yeah.
was that on set at all? The bros before hoes? Did you put did you put
It
it up
was on
anywhere?
our trailer.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. And then in Slither, he just wanted to give those nice little friends a place to live. Those little wormies.
That's right.
You just wanted to
That
welcome.
wasn't a bad guy. He was an alien.
Yeah,
Come on, how can you judge good guy, bad guy.
So in E.T., Elliot can welcome an extraterrestrial to Earth and everything's cool, but he can't do that in Slither? He's basically playing Elliot in E.T., welcoming an alien to Earth and giving him a nice place to stay.
Evolving the human race.
Same thing. Same thing.
So I think we're ready for round 3, and then we'll get some more questions from you to Michael.
Are we
Rooker
making any sense whatsoever?
Guys,
I don't think so.
You got to be steeped in the nerd to be making sense here. So listen up, comic book fans. We got Marvel up 2-0, and we're about to try and put in the killing blow here against DC. What, are you ready, sir?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you remember what I told you?
I remember.
All right.
I remember.
We're ready.
So Lucas is going to present for Team Marvel. Start the clock.
Wait.
Well, no.
Wait.
Wait,
Jen, if you could just say 30 seconds.
Go.
30
Tell us when it's 30 seconds.
30
Tell us when
seconds.
it's
30 seconds.
The clock starts.
Tell us when it's 30 seconds.
You only want 30 seconds?
No,
Wait.
no.
No, they want a warning.
Just say
at
30
We want a
seconds.
warning when it's 30
Oh,
seconds.
okay, all right.
Because, wait, did Lucas leave? Because I gotta tell you, we have a special guest here to present for Team Marvel. Start the clock. Oh my God, look who it is. Come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. No, sir. It's actually over here. Oh, sorry. He gets a little turned around, but look who it is. It's Daredevil himself.
Is this it?
This is it. You're in the right direction.
All right.
Why don't you
started
argue?
the clock, right? Okay, so guys, Daredevil hit the Netflix on Friday. I watched all 13 episodes. It is amazing. It's like a 13 episodes of a film. It's a live-action TV show, and I've never felt so driven to draw something. Neo, just show it for 3 seconds. This is what I drew after seeing the first episode. This is how amazing
That's
I
Lucas'
felt.
artwork, an original. It's going up on eBay. You better bid on it. Yeah.
What else? It's in the dark corner of the Marvel universe. This isn't your kid-friendly Avengers.
It's a hard R.
Oh my God, it's so good. So 30 seconds, Jonathan, take
And
over.
I gotta tell you guys, imagine a Batman movie that actually made sense, right? This is what Daredevil is. It's a hardcore series. It's a whole new chapter in the Marvel
me a
Cinematic
4-second
Universe.
warning.
And guys, I gotta tell you, there's still a talking raccoon somewhere in this universe where someone is taking a hammer to the back of somebody else's head. It's got ninjas. It's got a ninja battle. It's got the Kingpin. It's the best thing that Marvel's done, and it's changing the face of television in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You're
Daredevil's
not reacting.
perfect.
You got to react.
No! Do it! That was a recoil.
We can't.
Recoil.
We can't. You better come up with something good.
That was recoil.
Yeah, that was Daredevil on Netflix.
Was that a minute?
We don't know what we're doing anymore.
That was a minute. You did good.
Mom,
That
call
was
me.
teamwork.
I need to come home.
Well, DC.
Very good. Very good. Go, DC boy.
You run, boy. The hounds are chasing you,
I
dog.
gotta say, this was doomed from the beginning for us. You guys have Vondu on your side.
Yes, Daredevil was incredible. Rook's gonna go home and watch it 13 hours straight, shotgunning it.
For round 3, DC presents rolling over and giving up.
Vincent D'Onofrio's gonna get an Emmy nomination.
Do not roll over. Do not give up. We like you standing up strong and tall so that when you knock you down, it feels better.
There we go. Fall hard.
Jen, they're saying your mic's off.
Your mic's off.
Oh. Well, they can hear me through everyone else's mics, right?
You think so?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You're
No,
really putting
you-
your team at a disadvantage here. Even though Vincent D'Onofrio, he's gonna win a Golden Globe.
We didn't give out any spoilers for the show, did we?
No.
Good.
I did yell that there's a ninja battle.
Lucas, Matt, what's
Which is
going
the
on?
shit.
Kuragari.
Matt, what's going on?
Kuragari asked if you could do your Yandu
Your
whistle
Wandu
one more
whistle.
time.
You just threw it through Lucas and I. You gotta watch where you're whistling, homie.
Oh.
You just impaled us. That's rude.
I heal.
I don't.
Oh!
Oh, whoa. There we go.
That was sharp.
I think you
Hurt
just
my
shot it.
ears.
I think Matt literally did give up.
I think Matt
he
ran
left the
away.
building.
What's
and
really
gave up.
rude is when Michael whistled last, I was like, ugh.
Oh wait, there he is. There's Matt.
You're not supposed to shoot it up the keister?
Wait a minute.
Stink pump.
Wait a minute. He's looking for props.
There we go.
He's looking
He
for
saw you with props.
There's
He's
got to be a
looking for
mask
props.
around here somewhere.
I
What are you looking for?
Oh,
Matt's
we're just
looking
loading
for
up
an
the video,
answer.
actually.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Everybody online said we should do media versus media, so in
Here's me
true
dancing
media
for 30
form,
minutes.
we're giving you media. I suppose, Neil, whenever you are
Is he
ready.
doing the Pee Wee Herman dance? It would win. It would win. I would vote for you.
We're going to take a penalty on this one. And we're probably going to
But you
lose, but
can't.
that's okay.
Should we mute?
Oh,
My nipple was
that
nowhere
is
close
so
to that.
bad.
You know my nipples are down here.
Oh, dude, Firestorm is the shit.
So we're back in about 5, guys.
Guys, Daredevil versus the final episodes of Flash and Arrow. We're fans of both, but I gotta tell you, when you come down to it, which one's changing the face of television? Think about it.
Flash.
All right, guys.
I love Me My Flash, but I thought Daredevil was revolutionary. It's so
Daredevil's not
incredible.
on television.
It's on Netflix. It's the next phase of television.
Do you want to do a little end cap to what it is that you showed everybody here?
So that's the promo that's called Superhero Fight Club. It's not part of any of the shows. They shot it just to advertise for them. So if you missed it, we wanted to make sure that you got a chance to check it out. You won't be able to see it anywhere else.
Except YouTube.
Well, yeah, YouTube.
All right, well, we're going to put 1 minute on the clock.
You guys know how to vote. You go to
TwinGalaxiesLive.com.
TwinGalaxiesLive.com and vote either Team Marvel, Team DC. Again, we got the 13 episodes of Daredevil that aired over the weekend, which were incredible. And you know what? The last couple episodes of Flash versus Arrow, and those shows are pretty respectable as well.
All right, so here we go, guys. Voting is started. And just so you guys know, we may be ending the Danger Room early if it sounds like Marvel's sweeping it. But if you have questions for Michael Rooker, make sure you're getting them in the chat right now. So we're going to be able to ask you. Oh, no, we're just asking them to
We need to have
questions.
Yondu in Daredevil.
Oh, a question.
You got to watch Daredevil.
Yes.
It's on a different level.
I will.
It's incredible. Hey, did you see what James wrote about it on Facebook?
I did not.
Ask James about what he thought about that Daredevil.
Okay.
Charlie6388 asked what the video was called. It's called Superhero Fight Club.
Hey, somebody throw me my phone over here so I can take a picture. Well, don't toss it. Just.
He's going to hit up that grinder. I mean, Tinder.
Cameo. Say hi.
Hey!
It's Darren.
Why don't you talk about Atlantic City Boardwalk Con?
I absolutely will.
Twin magazine, then you could show
Oh, yeah. I've
Here
seen
we
a
go.
couple of these.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Guys, that's going on in May, and it's going to be the hottest ticket on the East Coast. The Atlantic
we're
City
gonna-
Boardwalk Con. If you guys want to see some amazing, we got cosplayers. There's going to be a huge cosplay presence there, right?
so absolutely, guys, very important message here, and you should be clicking on the amazing link that we're going to pop up in the chat right now. But Atlantic City Boardwalk Con is an elevated convention experience. If you're tired of like the long lines that get you nowhere, the crowds of people just who are not actually comic book fans, if you like cosplaying and want to have a different experience, like perhaps going to a cosplay ball on a ferry, Atlantic City Boardwalk Con is a brand new convention that you definitely need to check out. It's also a vacation destination. I mean, that's a gorgeous part of the country.
Never been.
That means there's going to be some sex.
What he said. This ad is running in both Marvel and DC books from now until the convention happens. So you can also go to doacbc.com. That link is popped up right in the chat to get more information. You can see the guest list. They have amazing guests showing up. Like Michael Rooker.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be
You
there.
guys know comic conventions, for one thing, it's all that sex going down.
Stan Lee's going to be there as well.
Sex.
Stan's the man.
Sex. You got the Rook. Sex.
We're
People dressed as She-Ra. Sex.
Lust.
sex, lust, and comic books.
Yeah.
So results are in
Okay, everybody.
round 3.
Everybody, smile. I'm going to take a picture of everybody on the internet
You
now.
did it
okay?
to him, he's going to do it to you.
Smile, bitches. Done and done.
That's going on his
Done
Facebook.
and done, guys.
You can also take a photo of the Skype room, too.
Oh, the Skype room in the
Yeah.
back. Well, what are our results here? Let's
Guys,
see.
Looks like DC takes it with 58%.
Oh, very close.
Very close.
Which means we've survived one more round.
So guys,
DC's
Marvel
gotta-
makes arguably the best thing they've ever produced. And you guys vote for more Arrow and Flash episodes. I see where you're at. I like it. I respect it.
30
I watch
seconds on the
Arrow.
clock this
I
time,
watch.
because we
I
took
watch
the
Flash.
penalty, so.
I love it. But guys, Daredevil was revolutionary, and you're gonna see
What?
Vincent D'Onofrio getting
I can
himself
go.
an Emmy nomination. It was that good. It was that good. But since
It's new. They don't know it.
it's new, it's new. Maybe you guys didn't watch all 13 episodes in a weekend like a true comic book fan. Maybe you're not a true comic book fan. That's all I'm saying. I made my wife sit through that stuff, and she loved me for it.
So Matt has 30 seconds since
Yep.
he took a penalty.
Yep.
Let's see.
Matt took a penalty.
He can talk fast. He's
But
a
the
fast
penalty
talker.
was worth it because they took the round.
I don't think we honestly believed that we were going to survive that round, which is why he did that.
I just like that clip so much that I was worried that we weren't going to be
It
able
was
to
alright.
share it.
I don't know if it
cool.
was 13 episodes of Daredevil. And even Zulani Plays Games says, I love DC way more, but Daredevil's way better.
All right.
So good.
All right. All right.
Look, you know what? You got 30 seconds, and I'm going to take a picture of you.
It's going to be quick.
Right before you do it. Ready? Look at that.
Smile, Matt.
Got you.
All right. Let's do
All right,
this.
Matt,
You're
and
on Rooker's
Wait, sex.
camera.
There we go.
Sex!
go.
All right, guys. DC with 30 seconds presenting round 4 is going with Justice League Convergence number 1. Why? Because it's an all-female Justice League, and you know we love the ladies here. So we wanted to say it's the ladies. Yes, we've got Mara, Supergirl, Jesse Quick, Zatanna, and Jade all representing Justice League in a world without powers. You wouldn't think that a female team would be able to stand up to a world without powers. They actually end up kicking ass. Zatanna opens a nightclub, and it's amazing. Really great story with only 30 seconds to go. I feel like I'm already out of time. I am. So.
What's the name of the book?
The name of the book is Justice League Convergence number 1.
Let's talk about a book you're actually going to read.
All right. I tried.
Just remember, comic book fans,
Yeah, 30 seconds, man.
Howard the Duck outsold all of the DC books. You guys saw that press release, right? Howard the Duck number 1 outsold
La,
all
la,
of the
la,
DC
la,
books.
la, I don't want to know.
Just saying.
All right,
Just
ready?
saying. But we got ourselves a Marvel book right here.
Boom.
It's Darth Vader, number 4. Guys, if you aren't reading the Star Wars books that are being put out by Marvel, you guys are missing out on the bridge between New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. And here we got Darth Vader number 4. Kieran Gillen writes it, and this is Darth Vader being like, okay, I just got tossed from the Death Star and then it exploded. I got to figure out who this rebel is, Luke Skywalker, and then I got to find out that the Emperor is really pissed at me, so I got to go around his back to build a droid army. So what does he do? He recruits an evil C-3PO and an evil R2-D2 to go into this hive, kill the hive queen, and build a droid army. This is badass because there is an evil C-3PO, and he translates, they go in there and they fry all these droids, and you see him going, he speaks like the droid language, and it translates as ha 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 ha, you are all on fire and also dead. That's a droid that kills, okay? And he also tortures by the end of the thing, and you see Darth Vader versus this crazy droid queen who's making these droids, but he needs an army, so he needs it. So he goes in there with a lightsaber and chop, chop, chop. You know how Darth Vader does.
And that is that. You know how Darth Vader does.
You know how Darth Vader do.
Well, guys, round 4, we have Justice League, all-female Justice League versus Darth Vader number
4. Number 4. You know, the book that you can read.
All right, we're going to hit start on it. You have 1 minute to vote, guys. This could
Star
be
Wars
it.
versus a DC book.
And within that 1 minute, we should answer really one good question.
Really
Come on,
good
at
questions,
least
guys.
a good one. One.
And
one.
while we
Come
wait
on.
for that really good question, just
What
very
is it?
quickly, guys, we're being brought to you by House of Secrets here in Burbank as well. So if you guys buy your comics online, definitely be sure to check out House of Secrets. The
House of
website should
Secrets.
pop up on the link. They're awesome, and they've got an incredible selection. If you're in Burbank, check it out. If you're online, check it out.
We got all these
Penelope T
comics
says,
from
I think Rooker needs to be in Star Wars.
Oh,
would that,
that
be
would be
something
good.
you'd be
You
interested
think
in?
so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a new character altogether, or some?
They definitely need to create
They'd
a
have
new
to create
character
something
for
new
you.
for that.
Absolutely. Someone totally badass.
Okay,
Amazing.
there's your great question. It's from Fan42 who asks, Michael, do you think Merle was a good brother to Daryl?
Like a loving brother.
Of course. Otherwise, he wouldn't exist. He would have died years ago.
Yeah. Kept him alive. Got to teach him how to survive.
Bam!
Much like he taught us how to survive tonight. Don't buy a house on a beach.
Don't buy a house on the beach. Buy a house on a hill. With nice
Use
big kids.
somebody
Buy
else's
yourself a
house on the beach.
And then go back to your house on the rock.
On the rock.
That's it, guys.
I'm
Voting
gonna-
is closed.
What the what?
What happened?
DC won.
DC takes it. What? The drive-by boom was
Oh, look
successful.
at her! Okay, let's see him. Come on. Let's see him. Oh, there you
Wow.
go.
Boom.
Guys, I don't know what you even love anymore.
All right, so that means this is the last round then.
Fighting to
Final
survive.
All right.
Final rounds. All right, you got something?
You guys really voted against Daredevil? You're fucked.
I got something.
All right.
Wait, which one do you have?
You know, by my
Question.
calculations,
That one's good.
Marvel's won this entire deal. It doesn't matter if they
I think your
win or not.
calculations being
Yeah.
box office.
They have a question for Mike.
Yeah, what is it?
Which Walking Dead character would you want dead, who are currently up, and who would you bring back to life? So,
Do you
like,
keep up with the
Duh!
show? You keep up with the
you
show?
want you back to life.
I want me back to
Who do
life.
you kill?
And who would I kill?
Coral.
Oh, come on. The kid's got to go.
Kids gotta go.
Boom!
Sorry, Coral.
See you
He went out of the house. and he never came back.
Yeah.
Poor little Carl. No. I love Carl. I don't think I'd want any of these guys to go right now. I think they got a good combination going. And,
Season 5 was awesome.
They got to go with it. And they got to see where that plays out.
Do you keep up with the show?
Yeah, I still like the show a lot. Yeah.
It's hardcore. Season 5 was great.
Well, here we go, Matt. And in the meantime, guys, we're going to wrap out the Danger Room with more questions from Michael. So think up your good questions because you guys are not impressing him yet, and start dropping them in chat as soon as this round begins voting so that we can get a good, healthy Q&A going. Now, Matt, what do you have for us? You have a minute on the clock?
Okay,
Boom.
well, before you start the clock, there's a lot of good books, but you can only pick one. So, to go into round 5...
round 5, you can only pick one.
I know, right? To go into round 5, DC is presenting Convergence Titans. Now, guys, Convergence is going on, which is awesome, and basically this takes one of comic books' most beloved characters and puts him in his worst moment ever. It takes Speedy, who, of course, goes back to being a heroin addict, which is like the most iconic thing. Also goes back to having his arm ripped off, and goes back to when his daughter was killed right in front of him. It puts him in the middle of this new world where he's trying his best to help everybody out, and basically he's really in shitty shape. It's a moving book because it actually makes you feel something, which is something that a lot of comics don't do because it's like actions, explosions, wow, which this one has plenty of as well because as the domes drop, the extremists come to try and take him out, which of course means, hey, guess what? His arm is working again, and he's offered a chance at redemption. His daughter is actually alive again, but under the captivity of the extremists, and they say, you're going to have to kill both Starfire and Donna Troy to be able to get him back. He makes the tough choice and shoots both of them in the face!
That's a book that happened.
Titans, Convergence #1.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't even
Not
know
really
what you
hurt.
love anymore.
I'm not.
Just pretend.
All right, so Marvel, what do you have?
You got some shit.
Let's see
So
it.
many much more.
Let's
books
see
than
it.
We see that are so great, so
I read this. I read that.
Look at this.
I read
I have
this.
not read this, but I love it. All right?
Michael, do you want to present a round for us?
I'll present a round. Yeah, sure. What should I present?
Whatever you want.
What do you want?
You're
Okay,
Yondu.
here.
You can present Yondu.
Here, I'll present. Close my eyes. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. We got
Yes!
a minute on the clock.
Holy shit!
A minute on the clock.
Okay, go, baby, go!
Go.
Hulk, needless to say, is coming back. Ow! Look at that! Look at this man! He is amazing! Look at these panels! Look at how these things are drawn! They're amazing! Look at this! The artists in this, look! Some sort of Spider-Man look-alike, okay? I don't know who the hell this guy is. But look at the Hulk! He's pissed off!
Deadpool. That's Deadpool.
Whoever the hell it is, I don't care. Amazing! Amazing! Hulk is amazing! Look how fast I can read this! Thank you, Evelyn Wood, Reading Dynamics! Amazing! Holy shit, look at that! Amazing! Look! Look, you don't even have to hold it upside down. Look, you know what it says. You don't care.
All right, guys.
The Hulk.
That was it.
Bam! Woo! There you have it.
That's a mic drop if I've ever seen one.
That's how you
That is a
sell a
mic
comic.
drop if I've ever seen one.
Oh my god.
I know he hurt. I know.
No, he didn't hurt it at all.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, guys,
That's
look!
amazing.
Don't worry, it's still in mint condition.
Mint condition.
All right, guys, we're gonna go 1
It
minute on
has
the
Rooker
clock.
creases in it.
We should have you sign that later on.
All right, guys, voting is open starting now. I have a
Nice.
feeling I know how this is gonna go.
You can vote
If
for
I
that.
could vote, I would vote Marvel.
Well,
I
you
would
guys
too.
can vote at twingalaxieslive.com. We're going to start the timer at 1 minute, so you only have 1 minute to vote. Get your votes in quick because a minute goes by fast.
Here we go. Butt Ticket says greatest Marvel round of all time.
You've got Rooker pulling it for the Hulk versus.
I like that you got a summary here
That
that
book.
says, if you weren't an awesome actor, you'd be an amazing salesman. You could sell lingerie to a nun.
I love how you
Nicely
threatened.
done.
I love how instead of selling the book to them, you threatened them. like you just scared the shit out of them. It was amazing. Or what happened?
DKez says $5,000 for the comic book that Yandu just touched.
All right, guys, we're gonna put this up on eBay.
We're gonna take your money. We'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
sign it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
We should absolutely.
I think he just taught Lucas and I how to do our jobs.
I got some pointers.
All right, voting is over.
Voting is
Marvel has
over.
taken it by a
And I
landslide.
think Michael was our ringer.
Indeed.
And he took it. That's how you finish them.
Now, sir, if I could be so bold, that means you get to do the honors. You get to add a tally to the Marvel side of the board. Marvel has won the lead. So right there.
Ready.
That's the way things are done here.
Boom.
Done and done.
Done and done.
You know, DC was a bit of an upstart. They came back with it. They fought valiantly, and I do love what they presented because I just love comics.
Indeed.
But we got the Rook on our side.
So we're
Although
gonna
I really love drinking from this young lady.
Wonder
right here.
Woman glass.
She was awesome.
Indeed.
Tall glass of water, right?
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
guys, we're gonna get some good questions in for Michael Rooker here before we send him back out
want you
into
to
the
sign
night.
it.
And Ms. Jackie, I believe I'm
signing
gonna
it.
tag you in.
I'm signing it right now. Ready?
Signing
Watch it happen.
Uno, dos, tres.
Beautiful. My God.
Bam.
Bam.
Priceless.
Done and done.
This may be a
Beautiful.
future contest. If Lucas doesn't steal it, it's a future contest.
So I'm gonna let you
So-
lead the Q&A with
Take
the
that
concluding
argument, put it
Q&A
on
with
DVD
Michael.
And mail it out with it.
But we're going to
Get the
spin out.
presentation and the book.
All right, hold on, wait a second. We got to do this. For editing purposes, we're gonna transform Jennifer into Jackie, classic Wonder Woman style. So can we tilt that camera up so that we can get some full body
Oh,
view?
we're actually gonna do this.
Full view.
All right, and gentlemen, if
Stay
you don't
still.
you don't need to freeze, but stay as still as possible as we do this.
Just pretend like we're
Ready?
being scanned.
Okay,
So-
ready?
Ready.
Okay, and Jackie. Run through where I was. And
Whoa!
Whoa!
Still hot.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
What happened to the hot girl? She got replaced by another hot girl.
Whoa.
Lean in when you
This is
Lean in for this
Yeah,
over
I
here.
see you.
Okay.
Like Lucas. Be like Lucas. I would
Okay.
never say that normally.
This is like my college dorm room.
No,
One
it
hot girl
wasn't.
leaves, another hot girl enters. Just kidding. I was alone.
Oh.
They were all
Okay.
inflatable in Jonathan's.
I was like, I think I popped this one.
Yep.
I put it in the washing machine to clean it.
We're gonna get some questions with Michael, and then we're gonna go to commercial break so that we can swap out to the last segment.
So
No worries.
Lefty Bro wants to know, what is your preferred zombie weapon?
Yes. What
I'm
is it?
guessing it's not a spike hand. Like, what is your preferred zombie weapon?
Oh, Yandu's arrow.
Yandu's
Oh,
arrow
that's
would
a
be
good call.
sickness. I keep telling you guys, you need a distance creating weapon in the zombie apocalypse. You can't be running around with knives.
Yeah.
Every time somebody in Walking Dead gives somebody else a knife, I'm like, they must want their friend to die.
Yeah, it's because it's like 3 inches long.
3 inches, they can
Yeah.
scratch you,
Oh my
bite you.
God, they're so close to you.
No, walk around with a trident. That's the shit right there. Trident.
Yeah.
All right,
Trident.
Here's an interesting question.
Oh,
Spy
really?
Scout asks, what does Michael Rooker geek out on?
What do you geek out on?
Honest. I'm a big 1911 guy. A brand new 1911, custom made, drives my world.
Wow.
How many
Love
do you
them.
own?
A few.
Okay. What's the
You can
price?
never own too many.
Are they wood grips? Are they ivory grips? What do you?
A little of both.
Okay.
I have an old classic one that has ivory grips, but I like the wood with. It is a better grip.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, now we know whose house to break into when the zombies do come in.
break into my house. No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to do that.
Get your goddamn head blown off. Head for the hills. Nope, he's shooting at us. Do not head for the hills.
Do not head for the
He'll blow
hill.
your damn head off.
Now I think the 12 bench, who should actually be joining us in Skype, he's the guy in the middle on the right, who's waving right now.
He's waving.
I see you, man. I see you.
The 12 bench said that he saw you in an interview somewhere where maybe you had said that you have your own private shooting range at your house. Is that true?
Private shooting range?
It's not at my house. I have a friend who has a shooting range in his backyard that I shoot at a lot. I'm a shareholder in the Angeles shooting range out here in LA, one of the biggest outdoor ranges in the county, and I go out there and shoot a lot too. Yeah.
We gotta shoot. You know what? We gotta make miniatures of people we don't like with these guys, and we gotta go shoot them.
What do you think I do with all the the bad action figures that come out with like one eye or something like that?
You got to shoot
I
'em.
take them to the range, I put them up there, and
like the Batman figures.
Someone talked
Yeah,
about
like any of the DC figures that come out.
Now, Michael, someone was in the chat talking about that there was a story where you thought there was a sniper on The Walking Dead or something like that.
Oh, one of the first scenes that I had ever done on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Merle Dixon up there walking around the rooftop, shooting heads off zombies.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And I got a rifle, bolt action, and I'm shooting the heads off. And I have a real, it's got a real boat, and it makes a big loud noise. And I see the extras down there running and ducking and hiding. And lo and behold, I find out they were not extras; they were real people. Nobody had a lock on the street, so people were calling 911, and they had already dispatched SWAT. And they're on their way to shoot my head off.
Oh my God.
Okay? Mad, crazy shooter on rooftop.
That's hilarious.
So
were you on that? Was there a helicopter? Were you
no,
on
it didn't get that far.
Oh my God.
And so the officer that was working with us called in and said, no. Chill out. We're shooting a movie here.
They could have opened you up.
Wouldn't have been good.
No.
Somewhere a PA is coming out of the porta potty going, I think I forgot something.
I was going to say, somewhere in an alternate universe, you were like on 3 episodes of Cops. I mean, like...
Yeah, man, I was like...
This acting thing, you grew up in where, Chicago?
I grew up in Chicago, Alabama and Chicago.
Do you think, like, in Alabama and Chicago, some of those places are rough. Like, do you think there was an alternate version of Michael Rooker that didn't get into acting and ended up, like
on a rooftop somewhere?
Like, in a having a rough life?
Well,
did acting deliver you from, like, what did acting
I
take you
think
from?
Actually Michael Rooker did have a rough life.
Did he?
Yeah,
Somebody in that lent itself
crazy
to acting?
life. Yeah,
I think you
life.
convinced VDA Monster that you are now his hero.
Yay!
What took you so long?
Bring in a question from the actual Smile Time chat too.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Wes asks if you are excited for American Horror Story.
You watch that or you live
I
that?
love that show.
Oh yeah? I haven't gotten
Are you
into
kidding
it
me?
yet.
It is scary, scary, scary shit. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It scares me. Oh yeah.
Is it scary or?
No,
oh my God, I can't
it's
go to
psychological scary.
Okay.
It's very, very cool. Kind of sometimes slow moving, but you're on your seats the whole time.
No me gusta. No.
I don't want to do this.
No.
Why do I watch this? That kind of thing.
Fast forward through
I'm
commercials.
too scared of that stuff. That's a real man show.
So, you Brew 87 wants to know when Slither 2 is coming out.
James want to make Slither 2?
James is busy right now.
Yeah.
I know, but you know what? These mega $1 million box office blockbusters can wait. We need to get our Slither 2 and Slither versus Super. Let's do that. I'm really breaking the bank, Hollywood.
Slither versus Super 2.
But Mallrats wasn't a big, like, Mallrats came out in, like, I remember seeing Mallrats in the theater.
Mallrats came out like, what, 20 years ago,
in 95, and I remember sitting in the theater, and my friends and I were the only ones in the theater on opening day. Like, Mallrats did not break the bank.
It did not.
But now we have a Mallrats 2. Like, what's that all about?
It's it made its name by DVD and cable station.
It's a cult favorite now.
It is a cult
big
favorite.
time, big time.
So we got to watch that Slither 2 versus Super.
Oh yeah.
Well,
That'd
one
be
of
awesome.
our ex-stars who used to be on a show that we did right here, Genfo, is joining us in chat. And I
welcome.
think this is probably a good way to move into commercial as well. She is all about hugs, and she asks, Mr. Rooker, do you like hugs? And I think if you do like hugs, it'd be great if you could give our viewers a big hug. We're going to move into a commercial break, and then we will be right back. So you think you could hug them and say good night for now?
Good night. Hug.
For now. Guys, there's still more of the comic book show coming up, so stay tuned. Say bye. Oh,
all right.
I guess it's too late.
I'm going to draw a mustache on your... I'm kidding.
No.
That's vandalism.
What you're doing.
Good deal.
Indeed.
That was amazing.
That was awesome.
Yay.
This is yours.
Oh, yes.
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you so much. That was
guys, awesome.
I'll never forget it.
You immediately got your response right there.
What is
It's
it?
already gone by. Jenfo
does
said,
it?
"Oh my God, I love you." Thank you so much
Group.
for coming on.
Indeed,
That's
guys.
awesome.
For
Yeah, get those gloves.
You guys are great. Oh, here.
Here we go.
Oh, it's my left hand's on my right hand. My right hand. Here we go, right here, guys. You ready?
You guys want to come in?
Want to get in here?
You guys want to get in here?
It's not a selfie stick.
It's a
All
pole
right.
with a
Come on, get in here. Fists up, fighting stances.
2, 3, couple more. Change it up, people. Let's do something interesting. There you go. There you go.
Aw,
There you go.
sweet.
I got it. Does anyone else need to jump in? Todd,
You
you
guys
wanna
are
jump
awesome.
in? Todd, you want to jump in?
You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me. Guys, I had an awesome time.
More pictures,
man.
more pictures.
Oh, hell yeah. Here, let me put this in.
It's just never quits. Wait.
He's got to go pee.
I miss you.
The poor baby.
Get in here.
Here, ready?
Jace.
There you go.
Shrink down,
Get the
Jace.
button here.
Shrink
Come
down.
here, baby.
You're good. You're good on the side.
Is she nice?
Everybody be like. Everybody stare at Lulu.
There you go. Let's put Jen in front.
Yeah, she's like.
All right, here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. Couple more.
Put it on my shoulder. Will she go on my shoulder?
Will she go on?
Oh
my God.
Jackie, what are you doing over there?
Check a lantern.
Now I have to take all the photos all over again. Cool.
Right on, guys. You guys are beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
On it up in its entirety tomorrow, but it'll be edited and put on Sam's channel.
I was watching. You guys, it looked like you guys having fun.
Do that thing like you did with your breakfast.
You like that?
Why do all the girls, they just go, mama?
They go back to place.
I want to like see mom.
There you go.
All of that, all the ways.
I'm so sorry.
I just stand in the back. That's it. I was watching.
So you're in on this Infinity Gauntlet? Transformers talk?
Todd.
I mean, maybe just say, hey guys, next week we're gonna have so and so. Boom.
She won't go with me at all. It's like, there's something to do with the smell.
It took about 5 years.
All right, here we go. You ready? Ready? 1. Tough guy. Yeah, do it.
He's Cyclops.
Do it.
You can actually have one that I'd like to take with a comic shop. You can wear the Infinity Gauntlet.
Now you have control of the universe.
I have all.
You have all the power.
You had it for a second, didn't you?
I got it.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna take one too. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe.
You know what? Mine's gold.
Oh, the foam one?
Ours used to be pink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we put the coins in there.
Oh, I see.
Took out the bottom. Wait, what is this?
What are you laughing at?
Yes.
Shawarma, look at us eating food.
This should be
Yeah, this one too.
Guys, it's really fun.
I know it is, right? It's
Doing the Wonder Twin Power activate kind of thing. Could you
how long do we have?
Right?
Here, let me. I'm gonna go.
Can't think of
He's
anything
gonna
now. I
play
didn't even think
commercial
about it.
Or do the other one?
Oh, there's a Guardians book. I don't know if Yondu's in it though.
Ready? 1,
Have to what?
2, 3.
Okay.
Think of the sweetie pie one if I'm with you?
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh.
Boom.
This is perfect.
hell yeah.
Yondu's right here.
Fucking huge.
My body is tiny. My fist is huge.
Awesome. Hey, one last thing. From me anyway. I don't know what everyone. Yondu's right here. You can sign that.
Hey, Mike, it was a pleasure. Fun having you on, buddy.
I'm missing
We'll do some more shit.
You got all the parts that I think you require. I'm like impressed. That's serious cosplay.
Thank you so much.
Look at you! Oh, you're all different now. Look, you're my hero.
Host back in position. Hey, what's this? Whatever, Bob. We're talking. We like talking. When we're talking, it's like we're talking, and then we're talking. Words, P's and Q's, P's and carrots, P's and carrots, stuff like that. Ours is artichokes. We're not in there. We're nothing. We're not in photos. We're in photos, but we're not in photos. Words. We're looking. We're talking. Okay, cool. Okay, let me get all my homies back in here.
I'm right here. I'm here.
Unmuted.
I'm muted, yes.
So what's the run of show now? What are we shifting?
Hey, so do you have the scripts?
That's cool.
Do you have the scripts?
Yes, they're right here.
All right.
Oh, right. So, guys, we're going to come back with like 5 minutes left.
No, we've already extended it.
Cool.
Jesus
I
Christ.
figured it was gonna happen.
I don't know.
Look what I got.
What are we at, Neo?
Cool.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Jennifer,
We just need a
should
powwow
we
real
even do
quick.
this or not?
Yes, absolutely do.
Okay.
We're gonna cut out the Infinity Gauntlet. You guys are gonna do that.
Okay.
No Infinity Gauntlet?
So no Infinity Gauntlet.
No Infinity Gauntlet. We're just gonna do the. I'm sorry.
No.
That's fine. Okay, cool.
Make sure you're unmuted.
I'm cool with that.
Yep.
We're unmuted.
I am unmuted.
Jennifer, after Optimus Prime time, we're wrapping.
No,
Jennifer.
After
Optimus
Optimus Prime time,
we
we're
wrap?
cutting. We're outro.
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Wait, are we close? Should we scoot in? Jen, are you a
Yeah.
part of
You guys
this?
are doing the script,
Just
right?
toss
Just get
that.
off. Yeah. Get off. Should I
Get
hand
off.
it to you then?
She's telling you to get off.
There's not enough.
No,
room.
I think you're still framed in. Yeah, you're still framed in.
Neo, are you gonna count them back in?
Jennifer, do you want to prep him on the graphic that we're going to be loading?
No, I
up?
got him. I got him. It's my turn.
Awesome.
Es mi tiempo. 1 minute. Thank you. 1 minute.
Neo, rather than queuing up the commercial, I think we are still doing the Optimus thing. So I guess we're going to need that graphic. The Transformers thing?
We're doing all the Transformers stuff. Okay, you got it? All right, he's queued up. Thank you. Yeah, I'll cue you. Thank you.
Apparently Foximus knows my name.
Ooh-oohs. Thank you, 30.
Looking out for the outside people.
You wanna wear this?
I'm not sure what that means, but I will take it as a
You guys
compliment.
are hilarious. Marvel won it. I'm so
Finally.
happy. All right.
We kind of cheated.
You kill the commercial too, right?
Yeah, he's killing it.
Oh,
I don't think we're back.
All right, you guys.
You're
So
ready.
when you're ready.
Wait.
What?
We're ready for the count-in, Neo.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, you guys. Well, we are back, and we're here to talk to you about a new segment because we are teasing next week's show, and it's called Optimus Prime Time. What's going to be happening is we are going to be actually having some of the creatives from the Transformer Combiner Wars over here in studio. We're going to be talking IDW Publishing, Hasbro, Transformers, all of that stuff. It's going to be amazing, and we have a lot of cool stuff that we will be giving away, aka digital comics. We're going to be talking to Livio Rimonelli, and we're going to be talking to Margaret Scott. One is a writer, one is an artist. Do your Google homework and figure that out. But last but not least, we also have some sweet promotions going on. First of which, if you've been seeing the bot in our chat, we actually are teaming up with Vancouver design studio Mitmonk, and they are giving you guys out there a discount code to take on Transformer apparel. So they created a whole new line of Transformer clothing, and they are actually giving you a discount code to go on there, pre-order it, and wear it just in time for our show. It's really cool stuff. They have a unisex cat suit that you can dress up, Lucas, as Optimus Prime, and a Bumblebee one, Jonathan, that you can wear as well.
I'm so excited.
Exactly.
You sound just like a bumblebee.
But we're not just stopping there. So check out Mitmonk. They're on Instagram. They're online. They're on Facebook. They're amazing. And we are so... Heather, thank you so much for hooking us up. And it doesn't stop there. IDW is actually giving us comic books to give to you. And that is what leads us to Optimus Prime Time. Neo, hit the roll call. The way that we do Optimus Prime Time is we're basically going to have our thespians over here say quotations from the actual books, and you're going to have to figure out who said them. You don't have to tell us the page, you don't have to tell us the comic book or whatever. You just need to tell us who said that line, and the first person who gets it right in the chat will get their own digital copy of the Combiner Wars.
And if you tell it to like a girl, it'll probably get you laid.
It'll totally get you laid, because nothing turns on a woman more than vibrating machinery.
And she's like, hey,
all right,
girl,
cut that, Neo. We're gonna go straight to our live feed.
So no more cheat sheet.
Not cheat sheet right now. Lucas, take away the first quotation, if you will.
Wait, did you want to read this one?
Somebody's talking to me in the stream, and I don't know what they mean.
Okay.
Jonathan, did you ever pick yours up?
I don't understand what that means.
I don't know what it means.
All right, so here we go. Go,
Okay.
Lucas.
So, first off, you do not order me to do anything, Prime. Secondly, weren't you the one admit that this is very blurry, that I not use Superior? That is what your friends, and not a weapon or some such nonsense. That was nonsense.
You didn't want to say it like the
That's what robots sound like.
Say it in your sexy voice.
Well, but you didn't say it like the character in the cartoon from the 80s. That character specifically had a very distinct voice, so there's your clue.
Okay, so if there's anyone in the chat room that can tell us who that was, we'll give you that Squirrel Girl. Yes,
that was my
no,
Squirrel
it is
Girl
not.
voice.
No.
It is not.
It wasn't Michael Rooker
At
either.
this point, my friends, just throw out Transformer names, and we will probably...
Should I try reading it again?
Is it Starscream?
No,
it is Starscream.
Spy Scout got it
Spy
right.
Scout.
You got it right!
Yay, I don't have to read it again.
I expected... Didn't Starscream have the voice who was like, Best of Prime!
Best of Prime! Can you hit number one?
Look this!
Wasn't it the same dude who did like, Cobra Commander?
Please, continue.
That was my
making
childhood.
noises.
Like, that was my childhood. Is like, what's a man? Remember G.I. Joe the movie? That
So
shit?
here we are. We actually have some of this in front of us. And, oh, well, I think you guys read off the wrong one, but that's fine.
No, he read off number two. When he should have read off number one.
I thought that's because you had it in your
Neo, you
hands.
got to swap them before spoils go down.
It's okay.
Spoilers are already...
Man, this contest is crazy.
This contest is crazy.
Oh, are you guys talking about my Utah Jazz hat?
But Spy Scout, we're going to give it to you anyways. We're just going to have you email Jen at hdfilms.
What? Jen at Jen?
Yeah, Jen at Jen. No.
Jen
You're going
at
to email
HD
Jennifer,
Films.
comma.
Oh, I gotcha.
Jen at hdfilms.
So email Jen at HD Films, and you guys are going to get the hookup.
There it is, Twin Galaxies Live. We got it up there.
So do we want to do the other quote?
Do we even
Or is
want
that all
to?
she wrote?
No, because we put up the page.
We put up the page. So how did
screw that.
Okay,
All right,
well,
well,
it's still up
we
there.
pull down
Still
that
up.
page.
Neil, you want to cut
Neil,
that?
are you still
number
high?
one? Okay, let's try this quotation and see if
Okay,
you guys
so
will pay
this one,
attention
you wanna
to
do
the
it, Matt?
imagery.
Sure, yeah.
Matt's
This
gonna
character
espionage.
was not.
In the original series.
So maybe that's a clue. The page was just up, so maybe
Well,
that's a clue
they would
too.
have had to have read it. So.
I bring you he who bears the matrix of leadership, Optimus, the living prime. Blessed of Primus, heart of all things. Blessed of Solus, the flame eternal. If you guys can name the character who said that, you also will get a prize. And
It's
if you were
not
paying
RC.
attention,
It is not RC.
just up.
It is not RC. You guys,
Keep throwing out names, and we'll see.
guys, the Transformers the movie was the shit from back in the
first
day.
one? Oh, no,
Oh
the-
yeah, the one with Judd Nelson.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody was in that. Robert Stack.
It is numbered.
Keep
Sometimes
going.
it's
Just
hard to
keep
keep a
naming.
face
Honestly.
straight on
no,
this.
keep going.
It might have been Susan.
Susan.
Was it not Susan? Bob?
Susan Storm.
Susan, Bob.
Guys, I honestly think that our audience is going to struggle with this one because it's not a Generation 1.
That is true.
Like,
Okay.
Transformer.
That is true. It was
I love
better
jazz.
afterwards.
Emon Caves has just named my parents. Sue and Bob.
Did they really?
That's my
Those
parents.
were really your
Yep.
parents, Susan and
That's
Bob?
kind of crazy.
Yep.
Because mine was Unicron.
Oh, there you go. Somebody just posted Unicron.
Did we get it?
Yeah.
No. Nobody's gotten it yet.
I don't know.
We'll
if
give
anybody's
it
gonna get
10 more seconds.
Somebody did say Rat Trap though, who's in
Rat
the comic.
Trap was in the comics,
in the
so we
comic.
might have to give it to you. We'll see
I'm
what happens.
amazed at how many people know so many Transformers.
Claptrap.
Why do you guys know all them Transforminators? I think
They're
somebody
robots
just.
in
I
disguise.
think somebody just listed a GoBot.
Okay, here we go.
Is that a Rock Lord?
Who should we just give it to someone, or should we just say no?
Just the first person who can write Windblade.
Who can write
Get
Windblade?
in there.
Hey,
Oh.
Dylan!
Nobody has heard of this Transformer.
It's okay. All
But
right.
it's in the comic, so if you want to
Throw
educate
that,
yourself, you
Neo,
gotta read the
throw
comic.
throw that back up. That one you just put up, number 1, just for fun.
That's Windblade.
Yeah, that's the one that
Not
we
to
were
be
showing.
confused with the street in LA called Lindblade.
She's a pretty lady.
And
Anyways,
it was the middle panel.
the bottom line is all of this and more is going to be coming your way next week, and we're actually going to have the creators in-house. And actually, Marigred used to write for the actual animation.
Wins13JW has the best question.
What?
Who's Windblade?
Who is Windblade? She's...
We
You'll
just
find
told you.
out.
We just showed you.
You guys are gonna find out if you read the comic.
Neo,
If
why don't you
read
roll all the
comic,
covers?
You ain't gonna know.
Okay, thanks. So basically, we're going to have the artists of all these covers. The cool thing about the IDW covers is they're actually back to back to back. We're going to get hailed on by Tic Tacs right now. Via
Rucker's throwing us Tic Tacs.
Okay, here we go.
Is he saying where shit stinks?
Yeah, there you go.
Get it.
So,
It's an injury
So the
right
12
now.
band Try again?
Let's see.
I don't know anything about
Oh,
well,
okay.
it does have an awesome
You're gonna
song.
lose an eye, dog.
12 bench, what you want to do is you want to
Oh,
do
that's
next week.
Almost had that one.
Don't look at me. I'm not doing
One
this
more.
shit.
We'll do this. Third try.
Here we go. This is just happening.
Oh, this shit is like SeaWorld. Yeah, you gotta go into the TV.
Oh, almost.
Someone's gonna
He's aiming
choke
for
to
my
death.
nose.
But anyways, you guys, oh, here we go. I'm going to get
What's weird is Rooker does this in strip clubs.
close. That was close.
Close.
This is problematic.
All
how the
three of
rest
you
is-
got real
He thinks our shit
Anywho.
stinks. He thinks our brush stinks.
Well,
Now-
that's question. That's not a
Michael
question.
Rooker's throwing us Tic Tacs. I don't know. Is this my life?
This is your life now.
This is your life. You
Now-
got punched in the face and Tic Tacs thrown at you by Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
Because we're
My wife, I can't explain this to her.
But anyways,
She'd be like, have you been getting Tic Tacs thrown at you by Michael Rooker again?
all right. Well, thank you for that, Jonathan London. But we're going to take it back to Transformers. Tune in next week, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to do everything under the sun. Check out these awesome covers. Make sure to check out Combiner Wars. And more importantly, you can cut it, Neo. And what else? What else should we say?
Let's
Well-
do a quick Infinity Gauntlet.
Actually-
Yondu versus Merle. Quick.
While,
How
wait,
much longer we
While
got?
we do Infinity Gauntlet, is Alicia still here?
Alicia.
She's getting scanned.
Oh, okay.
She's done.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
she was
you guys
dressed
missed
as
it.
I was
Miss
gonna. That
Marvel.
would have been a great Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yondu versus.
One last Infinity Gauntlet if you want to ask Mondu versus Merle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Rooker, why don't you
Mr.
come back
Rooker.
over here for a
Mr.
second?
Rooker, get over here.
It's just going to be a real quick question.
He's like, what do you idiots want?
What do you? Well, you were throwing Tic Tacs.
Let my
at us.
people
the
go.
least you could do,
Do we have a-
is answer this question.
Do we have a hand mic? Do we have that hand mic?
Wait, there's something here. What is it? Wait a minute. Oh, jeez.
Did you trying to get that Tic Tac? You gonna eat that?
That's yours.
Awesome.
We got a mic coming for you. Here's the actual microphone.
All right, so
Okay, I
this is the Infinity Gauntlet where we're going to ask one person one question
Yeah.
about the ultimate battle and see who's going to win. And we're going to give it to Lucas to give to Michael
Okay,
Rooker.
Michael Rooker, who would win in a fight? Yondu or Merle?
Yondu.
Ah,
Okay, well,
You got it.
on
There's
what
your-
grounds?
There's your Infinity
What do you mean on
Gauntlet.
what grounds?
No,
Like, as a comic book
just-
nerd,
we
like,
don't need it. We don't have
What
to.
grounds? All I gotta do is whistle.
There you
Yeah.
go. He's
You're
gone.
gonna die. You guys
Gone.
gonna die.
Gone.
Wait, what?
Wait, whistle again. All right, and that is the comic book show today. Thank you, Michael Rooker. Thank you, Cokreeate. Thank you all at home for tuning in. We are here every Wednesday, 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific time on Twin Galaxies Live. Take us out, Michael.
Bam!